Alright, we are live.
Oh yeah, it's actually
For
pretty good
iTunes
right
at
now.
least.
We're good on
On
YouTube,
YouTube too?
YouTube as well.
Word.
Nice. We got a first timer today, people. Sean Egan.
Hello, YouTube.
We just found out he is 19 years old. Nice.
Wait, were you born in 2000?
No.
Oh, okay, wait, so it's 1999.
Yeah,
Okay. Never mind.
Pull her up.
Yeah.
Alright. Where are you from originally?
Wakefield.
You're from, is that where OMF is?
Yeah.
It's Wakefield, not Narragansett?
No.
I always think it's Narragansett for some reason.
Yeah, I usually just tell people Narragansett just because that's what they think of. When
Yeah.
they think of Southern Rhode Island.
I'm gonna jam that mic in your face, bro. That way it's in there. Nice. Well, fucking cheers. Some coffee.
Cheers. It's still way too hot, but whatever.
And you're out.
Hey,
No
cheers.
coffee. We're out here, man.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on today, boys?
Nothing much.
Nothing?
Stock 250 skateboards.
Yeah, that was pretty heavy. New boards. All the new boards just came in. They're not on the online store or in shops yet, but we got them into inventory at
Yeah.
least, so.
Once we get our photography game down.
Yeah, I know. Trying to figure it out.
Trying to shoot photos of like products is ridiculously hard. You noticed? It's so much easier to just like go get a skate photo that's like quality
Yeah.
of somebody doing like a
You need,
gnarly
like,
trick than to just take a photo of a skateboard.
Endless white screen.
It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It's just you need like controlling light and
Yeah.
having everything
Yeah.
controlled is like what's important for sure.
Mhm.
Who's that? Harem Legend
Yeah, he said, yo.
said, "Yo, what up? Rough Sawn Skateboards. Hell yeah, boys. What's up? What's good? Metallics. Shout out Metallics is on there too.
Oh yeah.
Let's start with the skateboarding. Oh, you got a charger for your laptop just in case?
Oh yeah, it should be good. I think
Okay,
it's over
cool.
there.
Let's start with some skate news. What do we got? Anything this week? I know Felper. I talked about it a little
Yeah.
bit last time. R.I.P.
Rest in
dude.
peace.
What you hear
Yeah.
about it?
I
Same
didn't
shit.
Hear, yeah, I didn't hear anything about how he died or anything. I just heard that
Yeah.
he passed away. Rest in
56.
peace. Really?
56.
Man, that's
Young,
so
dude.
sad.
But like he lived a full
Yeah,
56.
dude.
Right.
Like
a
he-
full life.
Yeah, I feel like Jake Phelps' life was like, it was like Rob Stocking 24/7.
Yeah.
You ever been to Rob Stock?
No, I didn't. I've never been out there.
You
wanna
I'm
go
on my
this year?
go-kart trip. Yeah, dude, I'd be super down to go this year.
Let's go. We're
I
going.
gotta take off work. I'll definitely
Figure it out.
Dude, you should
We'll
come.
figure it out.
It's so fun.
Do you mind getting into the mud?
Nah, dude, I don't
Okay.
mind.
All right, cool. Do you mind eating fucking maybe some clams that have mushrooms in them? Because I think that's what happened to me, dude.
Oh my god, no.
They were serving lobster and clam, and I'm pretty sure the clams sent me into another world, dude. Or
Yeah,
oysters
I just
or
remember
whatever.
coming back to you, pacing back and forth next to the van. Like, dude, that seafood fucked me up.
That was like 3, 4 in the morning. I was walking back and forth, just trying to hang on to reality because everything's spinning. I'm in the middle of the woods in Maine. How far did we
Yeah.
drive?
Dude, it's like, I want to say, like 4.5 hours, right?
Yeah, we were out there in the
Yeah.
middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
What did we pull up here? Oh,
Dude,
you're
the
pulling up.
Olympic team.
Nice.
Oh, what's the? Did they
So
release
yeah, the
official
women's
team?
park is gonna be Brighton Zuner, Bryce Wetstein, Jordan Barrett, and Nicole Haas. Men's park is gonna be Alex Sergente, Tom Shar, Tristan Rennie, Zion Wright. Women's Street is Alexis Sablon.
Shout out. Choo, choo,
Jen
choo.
Soto, Lacey Baker, Mariah Duran, and then Men's Street is Chris Joslin, Jagger Eaton, Louis Lopez, and Nigel Houston.
Nice.
Yeah.
Louis.
Yeah, it's a strange one, right?
Yeah, that was the one that I thought was kind of weird too.
People were saying that.
Oh,
No
he's
way
a
they could
he's
get
shreds.
rid of that too.
Why is it weird?
Huh?
What's the general
Well, it's not that
consensus?
it's not weird. It's like
It is
I
weird.
don't know.
Just
To
going
me, he just doesn't seem like the type of dude that would want to do the Olympics. But I mean, I'm sure he's getting. I'm sure he's thinking about like the endorsement afterwards or
Yeah.
something. Like he could really make a lot of money by just like skating in the
Yeah.
Olympics.
is Louis Lopez. He's because you don't think of him as like a contest skater. Is he in Street League?
I don't think so. Is he?
No, I'm pretty sure he is. I
Is
don't
he?
think he skates it consistently, but I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
okay.
he's in
Let's
it.
pull it up.
Yeah.
Type Street League Louis Lopez. Let's see.
I wonder.
Is he from around here? I know they had
No.
a shoe release. It was in like in Boston.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
that
because
was
sick.
Converse,
Converse
is from
out
here.
of Boston. Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, dude.
That
The
would make
homie
more
Richard
sense.
Stickney helped design that.
Hell yeah, Richard Shreds, dude.
Yeah.
He Louis is definitely a California kid.
Oh, it looks like he
Sure.
has like a little like tab on Street League's website.
Are all the people?
Oh yeah, he's been in there.
Yeah, I wonder if all the people on the U.S. team have been in street league.
I don't know.
Nija, Louis, who else? Go back.
Do they
Wait,
I'm
there's
not
different
sure.
disciplines. So there's street and what?
Yeah, street and park. So they're gonna do it like you know, like Vans Park series, how it's like a big course
giant
basic thing. Like it's like a giant bowl with like fly boxes and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Like they're going like that type setup. And then
But
they're
it's
gonna
all
do,
big
like,
concrete
street,
transition?
Like street league. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna do like a street section that's more like street league course.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck the goddamn Olympics. We're still talking about it. Here's my real honest opinion about it. It's only every 4 years.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like the worst aspect of skating because it's like a sport. And like I started skating because I didn't get on the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
I liked skating because you could do it by yourself or you could do it with a team if you wanted. You know? Like to me, the Olympics is like it's fun and it'll be fun to make fun of.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, we had a board in Juice that was like, who did it? Consolidated.
Nice.
Oh, I can only
Consolidated. It was
imagine.
just
Ragging on
someone
the
like
Olympics?
like a stick person like pissing on the Olympics. We, like, shower them in gold.
That's amazing. Consolidated
Yeah.
graphics are great.
I'm not mad at it. If you're going to the Olympics or you're in street league, which seems like the same fucking thing to me, it's like you got to be into that. You know what I mean? Like, go
Did they
for
do
it.
drug testing? I thought Chris Jocelyn.
That's a
smoked
good
bunch of
question,
pot.
honestly.
Yeah, shout
I
out
heard-
Chris Jocelyn.
Thought I heard someone getting like
He
kicked off.
definitely smokes weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he doesn't, I feel like I don't know him. I gotta rewatch his parts. He has knee pains too. I know he like blew out his knees. We were talking about this
Yeah.
before. Fellow traveler on the knee issues. Part of the game, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's gnarly.
Nigel got in there, but everyone saw that coming from a mile away.
Go back to YouTube real quick. What's he saying? What's some advice on starting a fundraiser to fix up a skate park? That's Roughs on Skateboards. What's some advice on starting a fundraiser to fix up a skate park? We did this once in Plymouth. We did there's a DIY park. People just started building it. The North.
Oh
the
yeah,
the
yeah.
one Goonan
I went to
does
that.
it. Yeah, we
Do a
just
contest and charge $10 to enter in it, and then use all the money to fix it up.
just get a bucket that
Yeah.
says towards the skate
What'd
park.
you guys do at OMF? Did you do anything
that's
besides
exactly
contests?
what we did. We did contests. I think we did some at like just random restaurants
Yeah.
and breweries where it was just a fundraiser where we literally just like come give us money.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
do some random shit,
Generally,
yeah.
people support skate parks. It's
Yeah, hell yeah.
we didn't think we'd get such a outpour from the public, but they just were like, oh, skate park? Like we didn't even know we had one. Like you'd be surprised at how much like money people will just want to throw at you just because you're a skate park. Like it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
not
Well,
something
like-
that's ordinary.
But like OMF is like where all you guys go and spend your hours, you know. So
I
it's
noticed a
like,
lot of people go there though too. Like
Yeah.
compared to like a regular like my home skate park, you would
Mhm.
never see the amount of people you see
Yeah.
at OMF. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like
Mhm.
they got to do something.
if there's a skate community, you should have a skate park.
Yeah, exactly.
And if they're
So I
crying,
think that's why people would be reluctant to
Yeah.
toss
Yeah.
money.
If skateboarders are like doing fundraisers and fun stuff and like promoting
Mm-hmm.
it and like showing that there's a scene, then people usually get behind it. Because
Yeah.
skateboarding's inherently like a young thing.
Yeah.
It's for everybody, but like young people are into it, you know.
Right,
like, you go to the
right.
skate park, it's like a community. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean,
it's crazy because it's
2000
all age.
2019 now. It's like all over the place.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, skateboarding's
yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
When I go to the edge, it trips me out because you see
I
everybody,
know. It's
all
crazy,
ages,
yeah.
young, old, like people just at the skate park, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, fundraise, man. I would
Yeah.
say definitely just promote skateboarding in a good light, something positive, and just do
Well, it's
like
saying
if you raise
advice
the
on
money.
starting the fundraiser.
Yeah. Well, cool. We nailed it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just start it.
Just do
Build
it.
a flyer.
Yeah, that's
Get
all
a
you
flyer.
gotta do. Make a flyer.
Yeah.
You
Tell
could literally
people.
color a flyer with your in
Look
your
up
hands.
flyers that look good, and then make yours look like that one. Because if it's a good flyer, people take it seriously.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you could start any which way, dude. Like for New Bedford, they just like hand drawn.
I was just gonna say they do that.
DIY.
They draw like on a piece of paper with Sharpie, like free fun, no prizes. It's like $10 donation or something, and then they just take a photo of it and post it on Insta.
Yeah. So just figure it out. However you gotta make it happen, you know,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
just go about it. It's not too hard.
Promotion is definitely a key to get people to come. I know Evan was sending me for the contest, was sending me a flyer like every other day for like
Yeah.
2 months, like
Yeah.
post it,
Mhm.
you know.
A lot of people don't like.
Send it to everybody else.
Make
You
sure they
gotta,
know.
You gotta see it. Like a lot
Mhm.
of people don't see it the first few times. You gotta keep
Yeah.
promoting it. You know,
Mhm.
up to the event so that it's like people
Yeah.
understand. Like
Hype
that's
it
the
up.
day. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the day. So
Everyone's gonna be there.
hell yeah. Where do we go? Any tips on varial flips?
Front foot.
You're gonna take this one? Go ahead.
That's all I'm saying is front foot.
What does
It's all
that
the
mean?
front foot.
Okay.
Just make the varial flip happen with your front foot. I don't know. That's what I do at least. I put my back foot in the center of my tail and then
Mhm.
hop and act like it's not there.
Yeah. That's
Try
what I
to
imagine.
fling it in a way that it, like, cause I don't know, when you use just your front foot, that's how it like kind of comes back to your front foot.
You catch it with your front
Yeah,
foot.
yeah,
You gotta pop it out in front of you like a pop shove it.
Yeah.
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 Pop shove it, and a kickflip.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So start sharpen up your pop shove it's and your kick flips and then start
that
winging
thing.
it
Yeah.
and go front foot apparently.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with it. I can do it, but it's gonna look ridiculous, you know. I feel like you have a good one.
Yeah, I usually just do. Like set up like a tray flip, but I don't hang my back foot off as much.
Oh, nice. So it won't fully go.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nice. He's giving away his secrets today, bro. God, I'm going to put hours in right now. I can land with one foot, but when I try to put my back foot on, the board doesn't flip all the way, and I land on the bottom or primo. Yep.
Jump higher.
Yeah.
Keep trying.
Mm-hmm.
Primo is the fucking worst.
Sometimes the best motivator is just eating shit and getting back up and
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, definitely. If you go fast with your tricks on flat ground too, you'll kind of like commit to them more.
Mm-hmm.
So like once you start practicing your pop shove-its and then go fast with those, and then you'll be used to like jumping up and over and staying with the board while in motion. You know, it's a fucking hard trick, man. Some people like it, some people hate it. That's one of those tricks. Varial flips. No one disputes the varial heel flip. Just the varial kick.
Right.
Everyone's
People
like,
right.
People
ruffled
dispute the
about.
varial because they can't do it.
It's like
Yeah, is that what
front
it
back
is?
over
It
grip.
is, right?
'cause they can't do it.
dude, this homie that I was skating with the other day, shout out Sam, I was at the skate park and he was practicing trying to get him, man. And he said the same thing. He was like, yeah, they just don't have him. I'm like, I get that, bro. I don't really have him, but I'm not mad at him at all. It's a trick in skateboarding. What are you doing?
I was trying to search something. Someone commented thoughts on Tyson on Baker. I don't know. Is Tyson Peterson on Baker now?
Tyson Peterson. Who did he ride for before?
Element.
Element, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I'm Googling right now.
Some team changes?
We got a slap message board.
Oh, shit.
He's riding a Baker board in Tampa, and he's off the Element website.
Oh. That could be true.
Oh.
Maybe they just gave him some boards to ride Tampa at. Maybe he's not riding for Element anymore. Where's he from, you know?
Still following. him.
Florida.
Florida?
Yeah.
Tyson Peterson?
Yeah.
Does he have like dreadlocks sort of?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Dude, he's tall. He came to Providence once. He's tall.
Yeah.
He's huge.
Like 6 foot plus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing on Insta, though.
Sure.
So, who knows if it's legit.
Yeah.
Well.
Thank
Everyone
you for the
wants to be a
subject, though,
Baker.
Caleb Murray. Shout out.
Who wouldn't be?
Yeah.
Take his tight.
Yeah, be stoked.
Hell yeah.
Talon Tail says, "What's up? What's up, guys?"
It's good talent.
And Tyson, yeah, I don't know what my thoughts are on that.
Yeah, I don't know if
What are
it's
your
legit.
thoughts on
Nice, I like
Cater,
this.
Cater going pro? People
Um,
have been saying he's too young to go pro. It
really?
was like premature.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because you still gotta figure out a way to maintain and have skateboarding in your life as you get older. And if you get it really young, you might just have a longer road. You gotta like somehow contend to keep skateboarding in your life, especially if you're obsessive. The thing is, in life, in skating, you get to plateaus. You know, you like aim up, you hit a plateau, and then you're like, some people stay there. It's like after
Yeah.
that, you still gotta keep going. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know, you gotta dream so that you can work towards something, not just skip steps. So I guess if you're young and you get it all early, that could be hinder you, you know,
Yeah.
right? Because you're young and it's like the top of the mountain. You're
Right,
full,
that's
like,
what I
yeah.
thought is like, that's like, you'd think at his age they'd keep him a little hungrier, but I kind of get it, whereas right now he's like, he's so marketable, like
Yeah.
they probably sold so many Cater boards,
Mhm.
and right now, and I guess there's probably no guarantee that hype will still be there,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I think that he's still gonna have to figure out a way to manage it all, like being sponsored, having pro boards, like.
Yeah.
What's the next thing? Like maybe get a shoe or something, right? Or aim at something.
He was on America, looks like he's
How old
playing
is he?
still.
That's the real
I
question.
think he's like 15.
15.
Or like 16.
Yeah, he's young.
There's grown men that get sponsored and come into money and stuff, and then they just blow it all, you know. So like, I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know.
We'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, all I know is that if you're gonna be pro, that's amazing, but just like you're gonna have to age gracefully and figure out how to stay pro and keep it in your life, and like, you know what I mean? Like, you're still gonna have to just do what you're doing. So just focus on good things and long-term skating, and it'll work out. You know. The worst is if like someone gets it all and you can tell they're just like fucked up. They're just like they're gonna blow it all too, or like they don't even realize what they have. And I'm not even talking about skating at this point. Just in life, sometimes like some people don't. Everyone wants to be rich or powerful, but they don't even know what they do with it. You know, or if what they would do with it is bad. You know, like, who knows? But in skating, it's like I don't know. I wonder who's the pro that turned into a professional at the youngest age. Sheckler? When did Sheckler go pro? Google that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I wonder.
I like that we're on the Slack message board again. I like going there on the podcast.
It was Sheckler.
Damn.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It says
Never
he's best
mind.
known for becoming one of the youngest professional skaters.
What does that mean? One of the
Google,
youngest.
come on. Who is the
Kids
youngest?
start young, bro.
Oh, or Nija too.
Was he pro? Super
Wasn't
young?
Nija pro like
he was
insanely
pretty
young?
That's
Pro
weird
for
though.
Element, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can Google how old he was when he went pro.
How old do you think Nija is now? That's a question.
He's younger than Sheckler, I'm pretty sure.
He's like 25,
Yeah.
26.
Let's see.
Dude,
We got Google.
I would never want to be.
He's
Nigel
24.
Houston.
Holy shit.
Ever. I would never want to be Nigel Houston ever. That's like my and no disrespect
Just
to
like
him.
too much pressure. Or
Not
what?
even the pressure, just the construction of it, the whole thing. Like I just wouldn't want to do it. My version of skating is way different than Nigel Houston's skating.
He's Nike's. He's their skateboarding athlete.
Yeah,
How much
yeah.
of a athlete you'd want to be in skateboarding? I don't know. He's
You
wearing
have to be
tights,
though
yeah.
to win those things.
But
to
just
be
like
that.
just like the like his
To wear
like
tights.
image, yeah, it's like he's wearing like basketball shorts and like
He's
tees,
getting
just,
people
like,
used to it.
Compression
Yeah.
shorts.
skating in compression shorts.
Yeah,
like,
it's too weird.
That's my thing. Is like skating for me is more messy.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like therapeutic. It's not like complete domination, gold medals, Wheatie boxes.
Yeah.
Like even
He's
that.
got
phase.
the practice in the game.
Yeah,
He's all about
yeah.
practicing for the game.
I like practicing, but like it's got to be like you can't hold on to it too tight. But either way, Nigel still has to tackle that, dude. He'll win the Olympics. Then what?
Yeah, he's probably having fun while he's doing it too.
He definitely is, right?
Yeah.
He's 26. He's got a lot of money. He's probably got nice cars. He's always got girls, the monster chicks. Sal would never want his life. It's not my version. That's awesome for him, but I hope he's having fun. But Jesus Christ.
Looks like Sheckler and Nija both went pro when they were 14.
Damn.
Doesn't say exactly, but it says at 11 he won the 2000. At age 11 he won the 2005 Tampa Am. Then in 2008, after turning pro, Nija disappeared from the skate scene when his father and then manager moved to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So it says in 2008 after turning pro, which would be 3 years later, so 14. And Sheckler went pro when he was 14.
I started skating when I was like 13.
Really?
Yeah, I was like just learning how to do pop shove. It's maybe still working on ollies at that point.
That's funny.
How crazy is that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I started when I was like 9 or 10.
Yeah, same.
Like first grade, I think was the first time I
had to
skated.
stop for like a year or two because I broke my skateboard.
Yeah.
And I just like didn't have another one.
I like just put it down for like a year or two. If like
You did?
From, like from I started like in first grade and then like didn't really skate much in first grade and then didn't at all until third grade.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know. Came back.
Yeah, I really picked it up when I met Evan. We met at skate camp in at OMF, and actually the guy that ran the skate camp was pretty much the reason we like continued doing because he started doing fundraising.
You guys like way younger?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Mm-hmm. I was going into 6th grade, so I was probably like 11.
All right.
Nice.
Was this in Evan's chubby phase?
No, this was before that. This was before that.
He was telling us about that one.
Evan's
day.
chubby phase was like when he broke his ankle or something.
Gingers can change like size. They like it.
They adapt to their environment.
That's so
yeah.
funny though.
The dude that ran our skate camp was like, he used to run contests, and all the money he made from the contest he just put towards the park. I know he bought like the first, you know how there are those blue boxes?
Yeah.
Bought the blue boxes, made some of the first like additions, some of the quarter pipes.
Yeah.
And then fucking Evan just took it over. And then we built into the
Who's the
rink.
homie? Who's the
Andrew Barbosa.
Oh, nice.
He's out in Cali now. We run SD Skate Life. Shout out SD Skate Life.
Oh, yeah.
That's sick, man. That's so cool.
Andrew's the reason OMF's at where it's at today.
Dude, and OMF's crushing it.
Mm-hmm.
The new bowl looks so sick, and there's so much flat ground there.
Yeah.
The best flat ground for days, and they got all these obstacles that move, and like, we got a vlog. If you go back, we got an episode with OMF not that long ago. Sean Egan, Lions for days.
So fun.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
I love the rink part.
Yeah.
That was such a genius idea,
Mhm.
like making that just like movable skate obstacles. Like,
Dude,
just
that
literally
rink
feeling-
just sat there. Nobody used it. We used to
Oh, it's such a
we'd
good
climb
idea.
over the fence, and then someone like took an axe and just like busted a hole through the fence and just like
That's
go
sick.
through the hole and bring some flat bars in there. It
Yeah.
was so fun.
Situate Skate Park has like an ice rink in like the middle of it, and I'm
Mhm.
just hoping one day that I just see that disappear, become part of the park.
Become a skate park, yeah.
Because right now it's literally like a trail around an ice rink.
Mhm.
It's such a weird setup.
Back to the pro thing. So like, I don't know. To me, it's like either way. Like if you get pro at 14, imagine that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy. What do? Do you just go on trips all the time, and he probably just went on
You get a
element
reality
trips all the
TV
time.
show.
Sheckler had a TV show too. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about Nigel. I don't think he ever did a TV show.
Oh,
I could see him starting one now though at his current age.
yeah,
Could definitely see that happening. Like Viceland or something. They make a Nigel show.
yeah.
It's like him riding dirt bikes and shit.
It's kind of strange. He should just do it himself. He probably does. He probably has a YouTube channel. I actually think he does. I watched his. I think I watched it.
Mhm.
Either way, it's like you still got to add value to the title pro. Like if you get it
Yeah.
at 14, 14 to 18,
Mhm.
18 to 25, you still have to like earn that title somehow.
Yeah.
It's weird now because it's like that used to be like interviews in magazines and video parts on DVDs
Mhm.
and stuff like that. Now it's like a little different, right?
Yeah.
Who could go pro? Could people go pro and just do it as like a sport? That's just how they're gonna do the Olympics. It'll be like a sport version of it.
Definitely
Probably,
kids like
yeah.
training for
Oh, it sounds like such a nightmare. But it'd probably be fun.
skating with ankle weights.
I have a theory that there's only a portion of people that really like it that much competitively, like where they'd want to box it up and have
Yeah.
coaches and shit.
Mhm.
That and more people just do it because it's fun and
Yeah.
like,
Right.
you know what I mean, and, or it's
Yeah.
therapy, or it's like an outlet, or it's like community or whatever, you know. But there's still only so many soccer players in the world, right?
Yeah.
So it's a strange one.
Yeah.
What does pro mean, dude? To me, pro is like video parts. That's a big thing about, in my mind, like if you have a trail of video parts that you've just been putting out, like one a year, that'd be a heavy video part.
Mhm.
Then that's kind of just like you see that's like the best way to do it.
Mm.
Because you get to see full parts, lines, music. Like,
Yeah.
You can even be in other people's
Yeah.
videos together.
That's
like,
such a huge aspect of skateboarding, like
Yeah.
the creativity part.
yeah.
Right.
It's, you can't, yeah.
I love that part
Mhm.
about it. That's the best part. Because it democratizes it more. Because, like, dude, in street skating and, like, filming parts and stuff, you don't have to be the best technically. You don't even have to be, like, you don't have to be Nigel Houston, that's for sure.
Yeah, but if it looks, like, you don't have
But
to
if
be
you have a
that straight, but
style-
if it looks really good,
Yeah.
people want to watch it then.
Yeah, if you have a style and you have approach and you have your own tricks, doesn't even matter, you know? Like,
Yeah.
some people do, like, 5 tricks, but they do them so well
Mm-hmm.
in all different ways. You're like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Mhm.
But if you're
Yeah.
on, like, the team, they might cut you. Or you might become the punter.
Yeah.
You're the punter! Sorry, I just want to bend. I've been thinking about, like, what defines a pro nowadays, because everything's changing. The medium and the platform and the way to promote, because now everyone can do it themselves. I look at it like you have audio and you have visual now, video, and it's quick and easy to use to promote you and your friends skating.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's strange, man. Because right now we're filming for Good Eye. We've been filming with Sam, and he has the VX, and we've just been focused on Good Eye parts.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, we'll film stuff for Instagram too.
Mhm.
And I've just been taking like all the Instagram clips from each profile and turning them into video parts, because they're literally video parts.
Yeah.
It's like you have that as well, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
like 10-minute video part of just Instagram clips. So it's like crazy. You can do so much nowadays, you know. I like that it's a layered aspect because we've been working on actual video parts, and then like without even knowing it, just stacking Instagram clips and put them together.
Yeah.
Until like it's crazy too because on Instagram you take it in bit by bit. So each trick you post like a minute long or whatever. But then on we put them on YouTube and they're like some are at 10, 15 minutes long of just like something you unintentionally filmed. Goonan filmed most of his video part on Instagram because he did a lot of self-filming. I was telling him that. I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure you filmed your own part of yourself. That's possible. He was like, close. There was some homie filming too.
That's so funny.
Did that unintentionally. Didn't even know. I don't know.
Actually, back to Street League, I remember they were talking about how the value of a front 180 switch crook had gone down because so many people were doing it. And I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, man.
They're like, yeah, it's just become such a common trick.
Do
like,
they like scale
the
it?
value of it's gone down. I was like, how does this work?
That's how it works.
You're
If
an
everyone's
asshole.
doing the trick, then it's not hard.
If you're being
That's
judged by
crazy.
people that never did the trick before, that's how they look at it.
Yeah.
Fucking bastards.
Oh man,
That's hilarious. But it's true though. There's things that I see now through the internet. Like there was a minute where people tried to make me hate no complies because they're trending it so hard, dude, in every which way. And then they're like doing all the camo pants, like multiple colors, and like it's like when people trend one trick too hard, you're like, dude, what the fuck? I don't even want to do it. You know. I went back to him though, but I'm not a sit and judge, you know, like. But for me, like front feebles was one. When I was coming up, like everybody on like Foundation and America and all of them were doing like front feebles, and I just like didn't even want to do them.
Yeah.
I learned them and like had fun with them, but I was just like, dude, so many people are doing these tricks.
I never liked to skate rails, but then we got a round rail at the park, and I learned how to like actually like lock in.
Yeah.
Like how you do it. That's one of the keys. Learning how to lock in on a rail is the key.
That bouncy one looks crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's actually a like a sailing mast.
That's weird.
Like for a sailboat.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Someone just like put little like stands on it and brought it. They're like, yeah, do you want me to put a third one in there? Like, I know it kind of bends them. But we're like, no, please don't. It bounces.
That's so funny.
I'll tell you this. Just winning contests don't make you pro in my mind. If you're only good at contests and you just win contests, skateboarding is way too diverse to just be that. You know, you could be pro. Someone could give you your title, but like to me, I want to see a video part too.
Yeah,
for sure. Video. If you win contests, that's like cherry on top. You know, if you're good at that as well. But like your foundation, everything is like your video part, in my opinion. You know. So I don't care how good you are at like a packaged up contest where like you add up numbers. I don't care if you can juggle well.
Yeah.
I'd rather see you like. It's cool if you can do that, but I'd like to see you just fucking like paint or something, you know, or like it's a little different, you know what I mean? Like it's so diverse to just do it one. But it's weird because skateboarders are naturally like kind of like again and again repetitive, so it makes them good at like organizing. I feel because like what it takes to learn a trick is you guys know. You gotta like focus on every little bit of it. You gotta be in the moment. You gotta like take the slam. You gotta adjust your approach. It's like so many adjustments until you, especially filming a trick, you know, trying to line the stars up to the point where you can like just ride away. Sometimes with your like just like your thoughts and then also with your feelings, you know, you're like trying to be, you're out of breath and shit. Like that makes like that's just being objective and aware, you know, in moments. Yeah,
doing tricks down like. I know doing tray flips like downstairs definitely helped me like fucking learn how to like control it more. Like doing it in different like different environments, so to say, like skating street, like I don't know. Parks.
That's the thing with the contest. They
parks
never
like
leave the park.
Dude.
Then you try to go there for a casual session. It's like here's this fucking guy. Just leave the park once in a while.
And street skating's the best fucking thing in the world. Like, seriously, like
I think it's kind of sick when they do like those Thrasher street contests where they like light up a triple set and like have people throw down.
It's called
I think it's called
Buster Bail.
Yes, Buster Bail, stuff like that. I think it's so sick. Yeah,
the first one they did that was like an 18 stair.
Right,
like,
right.
wow.
Yeah, I remember them doing it. You're like, what are they doing? Didn't they do it on Hubba too? They did a bunch of them.
Yeah, they did one on Clipper.
Clipper thing.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it was. Saying Hubba Hideout.
Hold on,
Yeah.
that huge. They did one in Atlanta on that huge like 5
Oh
or
my
6
god,
block.
the 5 block.
Yeah, that
Dude,
was
that thing is no
insane.
joke.
Yeah, this guy Millen grabbed
Yeah,
it.
Really?
yeah, it
Yeah.
got torn to pieces
Wow.
trying it, dude.
I
That
told
thing
him
is
not
no
to,
joke.
sort of. I was like,
How
they
tall
said
is that thing? You're probably
it's
like
so
looking
tall.
up at it. Yeah.
It's like I think it's like a 6 flat 7 on the side of it, and
Mhm.
it's like East Coast stairs, so it's
Yeah,
like a 13
Jesus.
stair base. It's like the height of a 13, but a little bit longer.
it's pretty.
And it's
pretty
so
weathered,
crusty on
man.
the lid.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty weathered. Like
Seeing what they were doing in that contest, I was just like, ugh.
Yeah, what went down during
How?
that? Probably some fucked up
Dude,
stuff.
I just saw. I'm pretty sure Kyle Walker did front 180 across the 5 block and then across the curb into the parking lot.
yeah, dude, people skate that
Yeah.
whole fucking thing. It's insane.
Jesus.
Yeah. Pedro Delfino tried to do like the handrail on the side and fucked himself.
Oh,
up.
yeah, I
Yeah.
remember seeing that.
All right, let me read some of these YouTube comments.
Oh
here.
yeah, hop in.
We did the fundraiser. Vario Flips covered that. Someone writes, I'm down for Rob Soccer. Let's get a huge AI crew to go and roll it like Vikings. We just go, man. Just roll out. It's sick. There's parks on the way, too. Talon Tail says, what's up? What up, homie? Caleb Murray, Tyson on Baker, we covered that. What do you think of Nigel's old hair when it was dreads? Do you guys think about Nigel's hair at all?
Much better.
Yeah, you like it now?
I'd like to buy a dreadlock. No, I'm just kidding.
Weird.
I want to sell one of his dreadlocks.
Oh, shit.
I remember the Rest in Peace Trans World.
Yeah.
Rest in Peace. But one of his Trans World cover, one of the covers, or maybe it was inside, but it was there was literally like an article about him cutting his dreadlocks off.
Yeah.
And there was like a picture of it. And I was
Monumental moment.
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Hedge
That was
clippers.
his comeback.
Yeah.
That was one of the other things that hyped him up. The comeback
Yeah.
of Nija.
Yeah.
He, like fell off the face of the earth. and
Yeah, well, he moved to like Puerto Rico or
yeah,
something.
came back.
He has like a crazy story with his parents and
Yeah.
like money mismanagement or something, and
Yeah.
just like a little bit of craziness. And they got him into skating so young, and the opportunities, and like that's what I'm saying. Like doesn't
Yeah.
whenever you get the chance, or if you get the chance to like go pro, that's awesome. But it's something that it's like responsibility
Yeah.
for sure, because it takes a whole bunch of people to like run skateboard companies and brands, and like it takes a lot of people to work together, and these things come and go, you know, like.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you have a board with your name on it, you should hustle and figure out ways to add value to that board or to your more to skateboarding. Like you should be helping skateboarding,
Yeah.
not just selling it to people,
Mhm.
but like actually out there, like part of the skateboard community. That way people know your name
Yeah.
and see you skate. You know,
Mhm.
like it's weird, man. Because then they end up riding for these crazy big companies that don't have skateboards involved.
Mhm.
And they just put it into like street leagues. They package it all up and they sell skateboarding to like the average consumer. You
Mhm.
know, like the average person that likes
Yeah.
competition sports. You know,
Mhm.
it's probably easier digested that way too. But
Yeah.
video parts are still way better. If you don't know
They'll get
about that
jerseys
side of
eventually.
skating, lose my number.
Street League jerseys.
They're gonna wear
Dude, they're
compression
gonna have,
pants.
they're gonna have jerseys in the Olympics, dude.
Oh, you're
They're
so
gonna have
right.
jerseys.
They
They're
can
gonna have
only wear
uniforms.
Nike,
They're gonna be
actually.
America themed
Really?
uniforms.
Yeah, Nike like bought the Olympics, right?
Oh,
Kick
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something
If
like that.
all U.S. skaters have to be
Dude.
in Nike shoes, and if you're not wearing Nike shoes, you have to cut the logos off or something like that. And then
Yeah, that's
UK
cool.
skaters, it's the same thing for Adidas.
Yeah.
Like all UK skaters have to wear Adidas, even if they don't skate for Adidas. And if
Shout
you're
out
not
to-
wearing Adidas shoes, you have to like take
That's
the logos
weird.
off of your shoes. Yeah.
Shout out Mark Foster. Choo, 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 choo.
Yeah, I looked at a bunch of that. There's like a few other things that are like real shady like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talon says he thinks he's 17 years old and he deserves a cater, the pro.
Oh,
Bowl.
Cater.
Yeah.
He probably is 17 now.
Chris Brawl, world prime example. Rashid Elliott, shout out. Tim McKenney, shout out. What's up, guys? Just said it. Nigel like pro at 10. doo-doo-doo. First saw him in the Elementality video. What was that video?
Elementality?
That was like a underworld element, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. Where's my love in the comments chat? Nice, you're on there now. Tim McKenney, skateboard, what up? If I'm right, you owe me a board. You even rode the same company. I'm mad. Haha, he's funny. You ain't live. Where are we at? Look up Chris Rubbish Heap.
Hmm.
Then we'll type that in after.
I think he's talking about that Chris Brandon, dude.
I was supposed to go to ATL 1, but I missed it. ATL is awesome, man. We had such a good time down there.
Yeah, Atlanta's so sick.
Ooh, that's a good one. Thoughts on Nike SB in comparison to core brands like Lakai?
That's ridiculous. It's crazy. Think back like in like 2000.
Wait, what's the question again? Say it again.
He's just like asking what you think about Nike in comparison to core brands like Lakai.
Oh, thoughts on Nike SB in comparison to core brands like Lakai?
They just have way too much money. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then they buy up all the. They buy up like, dude. There seriously must be like 200 amateur skateboarders like that are wearing Nike shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And if you think back to like 2000, it was like Circa, Audio, fucking blanking, but like all like skater owned skate shoe companies. Now it's like fucking Adidas, Nike SB, fucking Reebok is fucking back now. New Balance. I'm wearing New Balances.
Yeah.
I can't even say. I have New Balances on my feet.
Westgate shoes.
Yeah. It's just weird. I think these running shoe companies just have so much money that like brands like Lakai like probably can't even imagine seeing right now, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get into selling shoes and you're only going with skate shoes, is it sustainable?
Yeah, that's another thing. Is they cater to so many more people that aren't skateboarders, especially Nike. They must like do like the army or something. You know what I mean? They have like weird contracts like that where they like supply shoes to like I don't know, police officers or some shit. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. NBA contracts too.
But to me, dude, the real thing is like. Because we had skate brands. That means people used to buy skate shoes, and there was brands. At one point, there was boots. Remember the Musket had shoes and like all the shit. Like there was investment into skateboard culture, community. I mean, it's crazy, man. Because how many shops are around? What's up with the shops? Are there a lot of skate shops?
A lot less.
I don't know.
Yeah, and a lot of skate shops aren't selling shoes because shoes are found like. You're better off buying shoes online because they're so cheap.
Yeah,
like, people are all about saving money.
Yeah, we don't even sell shoes at Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's tough, man. So like the landscape is changing, but I firmly believe that you could do skate shoes.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to work your way up to that.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a good idea and a brand and like you grow it and you work at it a long time, like that's how Nike became Nike. You know, someone had an idea and then they just followed that strand until they got carried away, you know? Like, it's all possible, you know? But it takes a lot of work and, like, dedication, and you got to keep going, you know? But it's weird, man.
Yeah.
Because some people just come into skateboarding, and they're in it just for, like, numbers.
Yeah.
You know? That's the problem with a sponsor, like, if you have a big corporate sponsor. Like, when I was coming up, I rode for Zior. I was getting checks from Iconics, which is, like, a conglomerate of people that don't skate that just have a lot of money and bought Zior, you know? Zior had been bought and sold.
Yeah, I remember seeing Zior.
Echo.
Yeah.
It's all like in New York and it's like a numbers game at that point, you know? But Zior, the way they did it was they sold like a lifestyle, so that you have like it's New York. They're in New York, Zior. All you gotta do is really skate around Zior. I mean New York, which is awesome, you know? Like we had fun doing that, rocking Zior stuff and like, but it's a paycheck, and the paychecks dry up. People who switch, like they fire people. Sometimes it gets mismanaged. Sometimes there's like clashing of all this stuff and ideas. Sometimes other brands come in and buy it and don't even see the value of like how you're marketing it because it's not their creation, you know. It's just like it's bought and sold, dude. Things like that happen, you know. So then it's cool when those brands come in and support skateboarding. People need to do is. Those brands need to work with the skateboard communities and like support the actual people on the ground and help build up the thing. Like I don't know how much Nike does, but it sucks that it is sad that there's mostly only fucking sports companies that are doing skate shoes.
Yeah.
That is kind of sad.
Just mad money.
Yeah.
No, but just like the fact that like people did it before, but they don't want to do it now. I feel like skateboarding's only grown and people love to skate and they're not into sports.
Yeah,
like you could totally do it.
So
I just
much
don't.
Money. Nike has
is
so
Lakai still around?
Shoes too.
Yeah, Lakai's still around.
Yeah,
like those like
300.
We actually
have some Lakai like running shoes.
Yeah.
In juice.
See, that's not a bad idea. Imagine, would you guys get mad at Lakai if they like had a successful running shoe?
Yeah.
Would you get mad at Lakai?
No, I wouldn't be mad about it.
But the other ways,
what they gotta do.
problemsome. Yeah. I don't know. I think
that's like founded in skateboarding, whereas the other one sees that they could make
we're trying
money
to survive. They're trying to beat us.
Yeah,
dude, I think it's possible. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on with people, but like it was done before, so it could be done
Right.
again. You know,
Yeah.
why not?
Well, I was just saying, like the hundreds of M's on Nike are people that are off the shoe buying market now too. You know what I mean? Like, there's seriously so many people that are like
Yeah.
so many different crews. It's like every other day I'll watch a skate video and literally every single person in it's wearing Nikes.
Yeah,
You know
they're
what I
just
mean?
sending so much free product.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like, they're
they
sending
have the
so much
ability
out.
to,
There's so
yeah.
many people only wearing
Yeah.
Nikes that aren't buying other
But that
shoes.
doesn't matter to me because it's like, dude, now everyone's the same. It's like, this is when you need to color. You know what I mean? Like, if
Yeah.
everyone's uniformed with the swoosh and all that shit, like, the opposite stands out to me. Like,
Yeah.
and more people are creative and expressive and like
Yeah.
shoes. Everybody wears shoes.
Mhm.
More people wear shoes that have fun skating than that are competitive.
Mhm.
You know, it's just weird to me, bro.
Okay.
It's totally possible though.
Mhm.
Like, when I started my brand, when I started All I Need, I started it with the same mindset of like, if I was gonna start Nike or bigger, I was like sky's the limit, no ceiling, you know.
Mhm.
So it's just like everyone's competitors. If it was Nike, they're a competitor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not competing with them, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If that was the case, that's how I'd look at it. You know. I feel like I've seen brands go down just because they're like, there's so many excuses and they disappear.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, this is your creation. You go down with the shit.
Mhm.
You fucking ride it out. You figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep going. You can always get better too. That's the thing. And if you can start modest and like go on the way up, same as a skate career. It's like, dude, if you learn all your fundamentals and you get everything down and you feel good and you can like learn all the tricks and then you have your tricks and then we all mob out, film video parts and like do premieres and we could even do events like with the New England Am and shit like that. Just so fun. Just do it all ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
It's way funner that way. And then the sponsors will come because we'll be so busy doing the skating, the source of skating, which is like that, you know, going out and doing it.
Yeah.
People get so far away from the act of skateboarding and then it becomes about numbers and that's when they're making their decisions and they're selling that shit to people too. That like, you know, they're selling some image to gain numbers and kids are learning like, oh yeah, like they all want to be lit with their stupid shit on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I don't care how much you bought that fucking thing for. Get it away from me. For real, I don't care. It's a rag to me, bro. Nothing. And that's not any certain brand, but it's just like the mentality of the people that wear the shit, you know? It's like, sorry, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
Be proud of what you're into, but like, if you're just trending super hard, it's exhausting to me, man. You gotta have your own thoughts and ownership of your own life, you know? Like, people become fucking clones of shit they just like and they don't like. It's just too rigid, you know? That happens.
Feel you.
Yeah, such is.
Right.
All right, so good question. Someone says New Balance makes quality shoes. For real, I can't even lie.
Yeah.
I have a pair of Westgates, and they support Westgate, which is sick to me. And Westgate's not a contest guy; he's just a fucking raw street
I've been skating
skateboarder.
Westgates too. They're
And he's
amazing.
from here, so like that's fine with me.
Yeah.
So, and his shoes epic. You guys should go support Brandon, man. You guys all loved all his video parts all these years, all those sessions because of the hype. Every time I watch Brandon skate, it gets me so hyped to go skate. You know what I mean?
It doesn't look real watching him skate.
I know a lot of
It
people.
looks like he's in a video game.
Yeah, people say
Like,
that.
in person, it doesn't make sense.
I read the comments because he's like post footage and he goes through he gets that a bunch, dude. They're like, it looks like a video game. Looks like Tony Hawk. Like, so
He defies the laws of gravity.
It's true. Yeah. Hell yeah. And there's gotta be other skate brands besides Lakai. S is still around. Is it owned by Don
Well,
Brown?
yeah, S is back. Yeah.
Yeah. Same ownership.
I think he's running. I don't know. Does he own it?
It's Soul Tech. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know their politics, but he's involved, which is a good sign. Dude, Fallen is back.
I know.
Really?
And the homie running the Instagram is the homie that worked there before, like the dude who's helped build the whole thing.
Not Jamie Thomas.
Not Jamie, yeah. And it's like, that's awesome.
Yeah,
And he
it's
put
so
back
sick.
on Billy Marks, and he fucking
Really?
and they put on Tommy Sandoval too. Yeah,
That's sick.
fucking sick, right? And they're making legit skate shoes right now. I seen them. They have like a Instagram full of skate shoes,
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
and
Check
they're
that out
legit
pretty
skate
recently.
shoes. I say yes on Olympics. Pros will finally get paid real money with corporate sponsors. Yeah, but the board companies don't pay squat. But the problem is they're gonna get paid, but they better get used to juggling and competing and like training, because it's gonna only get harder and harder. The numbers keep adding up, and they get bored, and then they want the next young thing. So it's like, yes, I'm pro skateboarder getting money, because we could do great things with money. We can fucking help each other. We could buy each other's pro boards. That'd be amazing. We could fucking build skate parks. We could do like, we could pay our bills and like.
Yeah, I still think even though with the Olympics it'll just continue to just be like, that'll just be like one little aspect of skateboarding. Like as big as the Olympics are, I think it'll still just be like another contest for those dudes.
Yeah.
Like,
see, this is where I'm torn, because I'm like, dude, if anybody, no matter what walk of life or what they think, wants to do something with a skateboard, I'm like, dude, go for it. Who the fuck am I to say anything?
Yeah.
It's if you want to put any effort into that thing, go ahead, you know? So if you want to be into a sport and fucking have this sports league, like, go right ahead. But no, the people that are going to own that are not skateboarders.
Yeah.
And skateboarding is like a free individual thing. It can be, at least, but fucking weird, though, that we have to discuss this. Right?
It's weird, dude.
But we didn't have this. I've been
It
having
actually
this.
became an Olympic sport.
Yeah, I've been having this conversation for a long
It's
time,
weird.
because every contest is like an Olympic sports to me.
Yeah.
Dude, Tampa Pro Miles will be the Olympics. Tampa Am too. You win that shit. I won like one contest in my life, I think. It's like a shop contest too. It's pretty stoked. It was the most epic shit. It's like I actually landed everything. I did the math correctly that day.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, because mine's nerves. Like, I can be super, like, if no one's around, I could probably put out the best run ever, you know? But then just with the thing in it, and it's just like, it feels too packaged up, and I'm more random, like, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna try. And it's just like, you go, fucking slam first try.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you're like, my shin's bleeding. Why I skate too much? It's like it's a war out there, boys.
Yeah, it's too crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that actually makes me think of New England Ann. How'd you make out this year?
Dude, you got fucking
I got
taken
rocked.
down, dude.
Yeah, what was up with that?
Warm-ups.
Thanks, that was good.
Yeah.
It was so you had just gone over the mic, you're like 5 minutes left in warm up, so of course everybody's like trying to drop in and go, and if I decided it would be a good idea to not like go up a quarter pipe but ollie across it,
Yeah.
and one of the dudes standing on top of it just like dropped in, and like
Gnarly.
while I was ollieing across it, he like clotheslined me.
Yeah,
Or I
yeah.
clotheslined him.
I've seen
And
like
just
the
got, flipped
aftermath.
over.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Broke my nose.
See, that's
Damn, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
that's like a knock on contest though, because sometimes you get hurt doing a contest.
Yeah.
I'm so pissed when that happens.
Yeah.
You know, they're hit or miss. You know,
Oh man,
Yeah.
dude, that sucks.
your nose fully broke.
Yeah. It wasn't like out of place, but like
Yeah.
What do they do
broken.
for that to recover?
nothing.
They just like
That's the
snap
second
it back
time
into
I've
the
done
place
it.
and,
That
like,
was the
deal with
second
it.
time I've done it. It wasn't. It was
You gotta keep
fractured.
it
Yeah.
moving. You
It
gotta
was
keep
fractured. It wasn't broken all the way
Yeah.
through, but, like,
Okay.
you just kind of gotta like sit there. That's the second time. The first time it happened, I got like hit in the face with a baseball or something. And they're just
Damn.
like, yeah. I'm like, so what do I do? They're like, nothing. You just kind of gotta like
Deal with it.
Ice it.
Don't be a bitch.
Try not to cry every time
Sack,
you sneeze.
sack up, kid. You're gonna have to deal with some pain for a while.
Damn, that sucks. Broken nose twice. Oh,
Yeah.
that seems so painful.
Dude, that was brutal, man. That was like as an MC, it was tough for me because
Yeah.
like start the
I
contest out.
Dude, I had a.
But then we got it going though.
There was
People
this kid I
got
do
crazy.
lessons with. He showed up there with his dad, and like his dad brought his whole family to like come watch the contest. And I saw him outside like 5 minutes before that, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll be right in, guys. Yeah, enjoy watching." And then we're like
Comes out
clearing the
crying.
floor.
That was the worst thing I've ever seen.
I know, dude. I can only imagine. I didn't see him after, but I don't think he's bothered by it.
Little Johnny will be fine.
Yeah.
Sack up, Johnny. You're gonna see worse in life. You took it like a champ though.
Yeah.
Hell
dude,
yeah.
I was kind of out of it, laying on the ground, and then I heard someone like, "Oh, yo, I think his face is bleeding," and I was just
Yeah.
like bleeding out of my nose on the ground. And I was like, "Oh,
Oh
shit."
man.
Brutal.
Seen some brutal slams go down an edge.
Mhm.
Yeah. You
It's
held it
just
together well.
statistical error, like and numbers. It's just like
Right.
so
When
many
it gets
people
too
come.
packed,
Yeah.
everyone miscalculates and like
It's
people
not even
start
the-
dropping in.
It's not even the edge. It's just skateboarding.
Yeah.
You have to assume some risk. It's not
Right,
safe.
Yeah.
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
Can be, I guess, if you want to pad yourself up and whatever.
Mm,
Go right ahead. You might make the Olympics, kid.
just might make it.
I'm not mad at the idea though. I just would be sad if like that was the only version of skating.
Mm.
Is like just schools with people that train you to skateboard. That
Yeah.
was a
Weights.
fucking nightmare, dystopian
You have to
nightmare.
front feeble like a 20-foot long
Oh
flat
my
bar with
God.
ankle weights
to
on.
make the team.
Yeah. Like it's not long enough, bro. It's not long
Take
enough.
an A in skateboard class.
You get. I would have fucking C's all day, maybe F's. Probably fail. It's
Oh,
funny, man.
You know what I've been seeing now too more is those fucking skateboard bike locked like bike rack things. Instead
Yeah.
of a bike rack, it's a fucking skateboard rack.
Those things.
They're
They're
like
so-
outside of colleges
Using
and shit.
them. Oh, I guess
Longboarders.
it makes sense if you're doing it for
Lawnmowers.
transportation.
Yeah, bring your board with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some people just skateboard for transportation.
It's still ridiculous.
I know. You're missing out on a skateboard. You could be moving
Those
all
things
the
are
time.
so
I
lame.
skate through the airport, bro. Like, bring that thing with you. Yeah, it's weird. That is a weird one.
It's just weird that it's become so popular. They're like, fuck it, no bike rack. We're gonna do skateboard rack.
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
Yeah.
Electric skateboards are the new thing. Now. They're very popular.
Yeah.
I think they've been new like 7 times.
I don't
now.
know. I don't know. How
I feel like
about
these
those
things come
because,
and go
like,
all the
yeah,
time. Like
Yeah.
1998 was like, do electric skateboard. Now it's like 2 years later, like, another electric
Well, I
skateboard.
met those thick dudes at
Yeah.
Surf Expo, and like
They're
they had
fun.
an electric skateboard company. They let us ride them, and
Dude,
those
they're
things
fun.
are fun as
They're
hell to
fun.
ride. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's not a
I
skateboard.
don't. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know how I feel about them when I see people riding them around with like
Yeah.
a bicycle helmet, and they're like going down the side of the sidewalk.
All right, so let's get this out here, because we all like to skate. We like to skate because you can actually do tricks,
Yeah.
and you can like find lines. You can use it as transportation. Like
right.
there's like a lot of things you could do. We like how there's a depth to it.
Yeah.
Some people are just like point A, point B, and they
Uh-huh.
skateboard. Cool.
Yeah.
But they're just missing out, bro. They
Right,
don't even know.
right.
Like, imagine if they learned to ollie, how fucking
Oh,
much their
man.
life would change.
Yeah. Dude, I was
That'd
talking
be
to
insane.
my parents about that. I remember my dad was like, "Oh yeah, I used to ride a skateboard all the time, but I just like, I just like ride it down the hill like on my way to school or something." I was like, "Why didn't you ever think to like try to like pop it up or something?
Yeah.
Like, it really never crossed your mind?" He was like, "No, I guess not."
Just transportation.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
funny.
it's weird.
I don't know.
My friend Dale, I actually was gonna ask you this in the beginning, but my friend Dale got me into skating, and he did like a kickflip or a tray flip, probably both that day, and that blew my mind. That was like what made me realize what we were just talking about. So how did you get into skateboarding?
I don't know. I remember my grandfather for a birthday present got me a skateboard. It was like a Spider-Man skateboard, but I remember I used that a lot. There were like little curbs near my house that I could skate on or something. It was like just like something kids in the neighborhood did.
So it was probably like a generic board because it had like
Yeah.
Spider-Man on it.
Mhm.
Like a skateboard company would probably get an artist or something.
Oh, and I used to go to a movie store, like to like a kind of like Blockbuster.
They
and,
used to exist.
Yeah, they used to exist.
R.I.P.
Rent-
Trans
Rent a VHS,
Blockbuster.
rent a movie and put it in your VHS.
Rough.
And the lady there had like VHSs of the X Games when they were in Providence.
Oh wow.
So I would watch like Tony Hawk skate vert, and then there was like a street section of it, and I just remember
That's so
watching that all
funny.
the time, and I just was like, damn, that's sick. I
Wow.
want a skateboard.
That's amazing.
Mm.
That's
was that
crazy.
from the first X Games? The first
I don't
one
know
was
if
in
it was-
Providence, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it was a competition. Competition got you sparked.
True,
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah. You want to put some tights on yet, or?
No.
Did you get there? No. All right, fine.
Tights, compression shorts.
If you were really good at contests,
Yeah.
though, if you were like naturally like, because I feel like Nige is just really fucking good. He's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's like probably easy.
Mhm.
It's probably why he has like all the monster chicks and like it's easy to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
For him. Yeah.
Mm.
It's crazy. His video parts are insane.
Yeah.
The problem, sorry not to derail you. The problem with Nige for me with his video parts is they always feel packaged,
Mm-hmm.
like it's being sold to me. It's just tough. Is that fucked up? Sorry. Early Nigel, that didn't feel that much because he's a little
Mhm,
kid and you kind
mhm.
of like he's got dreads and like there was something else to it, you know.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I'm just like I feel like it's so extreme,
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
I feel like that's like a style now. You're just like
It is. Yeah.
you're just like the like Chris Jocelyn too. Like when I watch their parts, I'm just like almost prepared to see the most fucked up skateboarding that
Right.
has ever been done before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I love watching Chris Johnson.
Well, you gotta go
honestly.
for it if you can do it.
Yeah.
If you're filming a video part,
Yeah.
if we're not talking contests, I'm
Mhm.
talking like in the streets, like going
Yeah.
for stuff, you definitely gotta try
Chris
to see how far
Johnson's
they
like
take
one
it.
mainstream dude that like I can't stop watching.
Yeah.
Every time he drops a part, I'm immediately clicking to it
Yeah.
because he does seriously
It
he
just
crazy as
doesn't
shit,
make sense.
and he does it so casually.
Yeah.
There's that one clip too that's like on Instagram forever, like on just like skateboard repost pages. That hard flip that was like over that like flat fountain. It's
yeah,
like
the
flat
water fountain.
down.
Yeah, I know
down.
that one. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's like one of the most fucked up skateboarding tricks.
He's kind of scrappy too, like with his
yeah,
skating.
dude.
It's
He
not
kind
so
of reminds
packaged.
me of like Dattleman.
Little
Like he's
bit,
always
I was
wearing
gonna
a
say.
shirt that's like too
Little
big,
big,
taking
yeah.
like a gnarly slam, and then puts it down the next try.
He's a
like,
skate rat.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Nigel, I just feel like it's sold to me.
Right.
Like he's trying to sell me some weird fucking perversion of a life that I would never ever want in a million years.
Yeah. Fucking parking like a fucking $1 million sports car in the background
Yeah.
of a clip.
No thanks. Sorry for you. Dude, a contest got you sparked on skating though.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's tight. Next game.
That was like before I realized that.
Yeah.
I think the first time I watched I went through a point where I liked I didn't understand how good VX looked.
Yeah.
I was so hyped when HD footage started coming out, and then I was just like I like watched the VX video again and I was like, damn, this looks really good.
Yeah.
And then it was just like I don't there's just something odd about VX that just like no matter what, it's just gonna like make skateboarding look really good.
Dude, I think it's SD framing like the square, because like when it's on HD, you like puts you in the mindset of you're like watching like a movie or like I think of like someone making like a short film. Whereas like when I see something on a VX, I'm like, okay, this is a fucking skate video, because people don't film anything on VXs unless it's skateboarding. You know what I mean? So it has that like specific look to it.
Skateboarders definitely put value to the VX. The numbers went up
Hell
on VX.
yeah. Dude, they discontinued it like 22 years ago and it's still
Yeah.
being sold today. Like
Yeah.
people are still buying and selling them.
I'm the wrong dude to have this conversation with. But
yeah.
my opinion is it's not even the camera you have, it's what you do with it. So it's like if you have an eye for something, you want to film it however with whatever, it could be your fucking shoe.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I just love the look of MK1 Fisheye.
But
Yeah,
I will say
I think
that
that's the one.
the VX holds fucking very special in my heart, because
Yeah.
like most of my footage coming up was VX footage.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what was around. That was
Yeah.
what was the thing. You know, it's like
Yeah.
you got that. But dude, nowadays, whatever you got. But if you could do VX too, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I'm hyped for the All I Need video. It's really
Yeah.
going heavy on the VX. Just
Yeah,
VX.
and I don't know. I specifically don't care for like DSLR footage sometimes, because it's like really hard to like smoothly zoom in and out. So
Yeah.
sometimes you see it and it's like a choppy
It's a little
zoom
jiggly,
in.
yeah,
or
could
it's
be
like
that way.
always jiggly because the motion's like so on point or something. It's like I don't know. VX like always looks smoother. You have like the two handles to like zoom in and out nice and smooth. It's just I don't know. Looks better. It's better for skateboarding.
Yeah. I'm not mad at VX.
And that handle on top, it's so fun to just hold the camera.
It looks like a Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
proton pack.
dude, I was
used to
watching that
stoke
today.
so
Fucking sickest show ever.
How many times has that song been used in somebody's part? I feel like I've seen like 5 different parts of that as the song.
The
Probably.
Ghostbusters song?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that before.
Really?
That's a good idea though.
I'm like completely blanking on what I've seen, but I know I've definitely seen it in like more than one person's part.
I don't wear Nike shoes. I have in the past, but I haven't worn them because I've just been skating. Back to YouTube, sorry.
Oh yeah.
I've been skating like skate shoes since. Got World shoes right now. I have a pro shoe out for World right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's actually just it's online. You can check it out for sure. It's on the World site. So I've been skating that for a while. Kevin's been shredding that.
Yeah.
And then before that, I used to ride for Zoo York footwear. That was like a thing. That's how I got my paycheck when I rode for Zoo. Was their footwear. They were selling footwear to like Middle America, across the country.
Hell yeah.
Well, Zoo York wasn't. That was World Industries. We were selling footwear across the country, like Middle America, like Payless stuff, like that. They would sell your shoes. But my skate shoe, we'd sell to skate shops. So it was like they would sell these like shoes that people wanted to buy when I rode for World, and they would sell it to like average consumer people. But then they'd also invest in a skateboard team. So we had a team, and Charlie Thomas and RP, and like they let me design a shoe, and they also managed the shops and reached out to all the core shops, and they could have my shoe. We didn't sell my shoe to those ones, to them.
To like mainstream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It
sold
was more for skateboarding.
At first we started with the core. We sold to all the shops, and then after a while, it's just like you whatever shops you get to support. And then after a while, we did end up selling them. You know, like we sold. I wrote for World for like 6 years, I think. It was crazy though. But we worked so closely with every shop that would work with World Industries footwear because it was like kind of a risk for them to take that on at the time because it was a new thing.
Yeah.
'Cause World's always been hard goods, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like kind of tough for them to like get into core skate shops, which is strange because you would think right now it would be people would want it, you know.
Yeah.
But back then it was just so new, man. It's so weird what happened with the shoe thing because then like Nike comes and goes, Adidas came in, and then like they just basically ate up the whole skate shops, and they ate up like the skate shops because they put them in debt, and like only some of them work out, you know, and you have to compete with them. So a lot of people had to get accounts with them just to compete for whatever reason, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just like they kind of just muscled their way in, man. It's crazy. And then all the other shoe companies came in, you know, and then it's like, all right, these people are doing it. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
For sure, if you skate and you like, for sure support like a skateboarding brand shoe if you can. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Or at least a pro that you really admire if they have a shoe. Like support them, you know. Like if Chris Jocelyn has a fucking shoe and he likes it, and you need a new shoe.
Down for Etnies, right?
Yeah. Etnies is a skate brand too.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. Sick. It's still going on. That's my whole thing. Is I think it's still going on. Like people still have skate shoes and skate brands and stuff, but it's just like you got. Yeah. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, there's still like DC shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, they were founded in skateboarding.
Right? I wonder. There should be like a but DC's so far from what it was.
Oh, I know. They're not the perfect example.
It's a whole
but they were rooted in skateboarding.
Vans
you know?
too, right?
Yeah, Vans is a good example too because they're like worn by people that don't skateboard a ton, but like they're. So they don't really stray away from that skateboarder image. Like even like the yuppie shoes they sell, like they look like skate shoes, and people are just down with them. You know what I mean?
I think it's one of those things like Thrasher, where it just it's just kind of one of those things where it's like when you think of skateboarding, you think of Thrasher and Vans. Right. So like that's just like the go-to thing.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
No, I agree. I think it was like half caps.
Yeah, like they didn't go towards the mainstream aspect of skateboarding. It came to them.
Right. Yeah. They do surf and skate too in the beginning, like Vans was, right? It's kind of lifestyle based.
Yeah.
And they've supported like some legit skateboarders for a long time. Like Steve Cab, exactly.
Steve Cab.
And there's so many. They have an art team. You probably said the same about Nike, you know? Yeah. It just sucks how that happened with all the shops, because I heard so many nightmares about shops that got indebted because they had to order so many to open up the account, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know what the real problem is, man.
I heard another thing too where they did like a DIY contest like Nike did, and you probably heard about this too, the 35th North skate shop in Seattle. They like built a DIY on this island, and like they literally like just like put everything on like this little rowboat and like built like a small little bowl on like an island off the coast of Seattle, like literally like just right off the beach. It's not like it was out there. And then the city ended up suing the skate shop for doing it because they like filmed themselves making it, like put an edit out, and I think they won the contest or some shit like that. Or no, they didn't win the contest, they entered it in the contest. The city sues the skate shop for like endangering the duck wildlife habitat or some shit on the island for like a shitload of money too. And they fucking hit up Nike about it, and I guess Nike like wasn't claiming like any affiliation with it. Like they said they had nothing to do with that. Like that was their own problem. And I'm not sure how it played out. I'm not sure if they ended up like paying any of it or what. But
I wonder what happened.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's super wild.
Bet 35th North doesn't sell much Nike anymore.
Yeah.
Burnt that. They burnt that bridge. Someone did, man.
Dude, the other thing about Nike, people were skating Nikes before Nike was skateboarding. Like people were skating like dunks and
a lot of people skate the dunks.
Yeah. I mean, Nike's been in the footwear game for so long.
John Monty's like skating dunks now that I think about it.
I think he probably gets shoes from him.
Yeah.
He might be one of those people you're talking about.
I know, dude. I'm not saying it's people like, dude, it's everybody. They got everybody.
Free shoes.
Yeah.
And they probably...
I watch a lot of New York videos, and they own, like, New York City, basically. Yeah. There's, like, 5 pros that aren't on Nike's budget.
Yeah. I mean, it makes me think of Habitat. Because they tried to grow the shoes. Do you
Oh,
remember that?
really?
Yeah, they started making shoes. I don't know what happened. His habitat still
Damn,
around.
that's a shame because Stefan Janowski.
Yeah, they
He
had.
has, like,
He has like the most like the
He's
best
on Nike.
royalty check of all time.
He's
for
on Nike now.
skateboarders
Yeah.
with the fucking Janowski shoe. That thing's gonna sell like
If you look up
past his
if
lifetime.
you look up Stefan Janowski, he doesn't
He's-
come up
yeah,
anymore.
yeah, he
His-
comes up
the
with the
shoe
shoe.
comes up. It'll say like
His Wikipedia
Stefan
says he's a shoe.
Stefan Janowski is a professional skateboarding shoe.
Yes, yes.
It's like Dave Mayhew. The
Yes.
D3 just pops up. You're like, oh.
He has transformed into a shoe.
Habitat could have had it.
It's such a conflict, man, because it's like skateboarders are just humans too, you know? You like
Yeah.
want to be able to do what you love. Like you want to be able to skateboard and do
Uh-huh.
that, and you want to
Yeah.
be able to pay your bills, you know? Like
Mhm.
we all owe a certain level of work though,
Yeah.
to some degree. Like we got to learn to work because
Yeah.
like it takes work to make the dream work. Like everyone
Uh-huh.
has to work together, you know what I
Right.
mean? So like you got to learn how to do some work in your life, you know? But
Yeah.
but yeah, it's tough, man. Everyone,
Right.
you want to pay your bills, you want to live your dreams, you
Have
want
you
to
seen
skate.
Crucifloat?
What's that?
Crucifloat?
Don't know what that is.
It's Stefan Janowski's like other company. It's like a cross, but it's like you inflate it and lay down in a pool on
Really?
it, and it's a cross.
Ah.
Yeah, it's called Crucifloat.
That's funny.
Yeah, man's just making money. I don't know
Just
how well he'll sell,
hustler.
but
Whatever.
he's selling them.
Yeah.
At least he's doing something with this Nike
That's what
check.
that's what I was getting at
Yeah.
though. He's just doing shit with his money.
He should start a skate team. That'd be sick.
Skate team for Crucifloat.
We'll just help out more skateboarders. You know?
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Yeah, I'll
He's
send him
Stefan
a
Janowski.
box of pool floats. every
There's so
month.
many pros. There's so many pros that I wish had their own skateboard teams. Like imagine watching who he'd pick for his team. You know,
Yeah.
like I always think of that like a pro skateboarder.
Well, a lot of them do now. Now a ton of pros.
Yeah,
have their own
that's
companies.
sick to
Yeah.
me. I don't know.
I think it's sick too. I think it's
Yeah.
better when skateboarders own
Yeah.
skateboarding brands, especially like ones that have gone through the ring, you know.
That's another thing. Going back to the shoe thing, that is people are funded by like shoe projects. You know, like.
Mhm.
Like brands, right? Because isn't like girl Nike or not girl Costin, right?
Mhm.
Doesn't he do a board brand? But it's Nike money basically.
Oh, he's
A lot
on
of people-
Numbers. I don't know
Yeah.
if does he co-own that or
Oh,
something.
the Barracks too. He does the Barracks. as
Yeah,
well.
the Barracks. I know he's on
Oh.
Numbers. I don't know what's even out with. I don't even know what's up with that company.
Yeah, I wonder.
P-Rod's doing primitive.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
They're
That's-
doing collabs like crazy. I know.
Yeah.
That's like every other day I see another. They just did a collab with Kikkoman,
What's that?
like the soy sauce company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, P-Rod's OG Nike money. He was like
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
first
I
dudes
know,
on
right?
Nike.
Yeah, he was like their
OG,
poster
the
boy.
second wave. Because the first one
Who
was
was the
like
first wave?
Todd Jordan. It
Okay.
was who's the first Nike team? God, it
Before
was
our time.
Was that Nike SB?
no.
Or were
it
they
was
just
not.
like
straight up
on
Nike?
Nike?
They just started a skate
Yeah.
team and people were getting hooked up.
Yeah.
Nike old skate team. That's fucked up to say. Old skate team.
I'd say Nike original skate team. Or
Original
something.
skate team?
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's only the new
buy your
stuff.
products.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. All I know is if like for me, I started All I Need with money that I made from Zoo York
Mhm.
and money I made because I started All I Need when I was on Zoo York and I was getting a paycheck from Iconics or whatever it was, Echo, and I took some of that money and started All I Need. You know.
Yeah.
Same with World. Like we ended up selling my shoes and other shoes across to like the country, you know.
Mhm.
And it wasn't just skate shops. We sold my shoe to skate shops until we couldn't get any more shops to carry it. So then we're like, all right, what do we do now? Got these shoes, we gotta sell them. So we
Yeah.
sold them, you know. But we worked with every shop that would carry World, which was sick because we had enough that we'd go on tours and like shit like that. And we had some overseas connects with like
Yeah.
skate communities and stuff like that would
Oh,
carry
yeah.
the shoes, and it was a lot of shops, you know.
Mhm.
But I don't even know where I was going with that. But like, if you get that Nike money, if they ever came to you, like a Paul Rodriguez or whatever,
Mhm.
dude, definitely start a
Yeah.
skate team. Definitely
Yeah.
put the money, help everyone else. You
Get
know,
that
like,
McDonald's Uber Eats money.
yeah. There's a fine line
Have
because
you
you
seen
got
that?
No.
P-Rod and Chris Cole have ads on their Insta, and it's just like a minute video of them like, "Hey, I'm about to eat a McRib from Uber
Yeah.
Eats," and they have like a McRib delivered to them.
Yeah, that's
That's
wild.
fun.
Yeah.
As long as I mean, there's a fine line because if you
Yeah.
just whore yourself out and you're like people
I
turn
think
into
they
weird
both have
gimmicks.
kids. That's where it's
Yeah.
like that's where I get it.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad at
You know
either
what I
of them
mean?
for
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah. It's like if you have children, like
Lutzka
fucking get
was
the chance.
always
Even
like
if you
that.
don't, fuck it, get that money if you
Lutzka's
can.
always been like this. I've seen Lutzka for years. He's always had some crazy sponsors.
Or like Andy Mack.
Yeah, Andy Mack too. Super like
I'm
professional.
pretty sure he
like-
rides for Cliff Bar right now or some
Yeah.
shit. Like,
It's not bad to work with outside
that would be sick. Cliff Bar specifically.
Yeah.
Those things are delicious.
It's not bad to work with outside skateboarding money. It's just like
Yeah.
if you get money, like for me, what I'm basically trying to say is like I want money for shelter, food. You know, you want to cover your needs,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would just want to do skateboard stuff.
Yeah.
So like most people want millions of dollars, but they won't even realistically know what to do with it. You know,
Mhm.
like you gotta have something you'd want to spend it on, and it can't just be easy. Can't just be easy, light work, fucking all lit, famous, popular, like, because then it's like there's no like depth to it. It's got to be a challenge. Like you can't not challenge yourself in life.
Mhm.
That's why people get all that money, and it kind of like before they have any depth to their character, and it just buries them. You know, like
Mhm.
or people are so fucking dysfunctional, and they give them money, and that fucking they give into their vices and shit like that. You know, like. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. If you ever come into money and you love skateboarding and you want skateboarding to keep going, and like then put some of it into skateboarding for sure.
Yeah.
So I always admire like people that do small brands or skate shops or magazines or anything in skateboarding where they try to build a platform for others, or you know, like, or just like they just try to figure it out.
Mhm.
People are doing that nowadays, man. There's so many ways to do it too, with the internet and social media and just ways to do it nowadays. It's not like back in the day when I was coming up, dude. You'd have to have money to advertise in magazines, and you'd have to like get DVDs even before at VHS. You'd have to like, you know what I mean? Now it's like everybody can just kind of do it with their phone, and we all watch virtually and see these crazy things, you know, like. And there's so many different ways to do it, which is amazing to me.
Oh yeah.
Just as a skateboarder right now, like if you consider yourself an amateur skateboarder or whatever the title is, someone who's like trying to film video parts and put out videos and stuff like that, you have your phones. It's insane, dude.
Yeah.
It's so insane, man.
It's a weird
It
time.
wasn't always like that, dude. I'm the old guy right now.
I know, right?
Sad old guy moment, but it's not like that at all. Back to YouTube question. Shaped decks coming to All I Need? That's Metallics 100. Kevin, should we do a shaped deck?
Dude, I'd ride it if you did.
Fuck, there it is, boys. It's coming. It's coming.
Oh yeah.
Not sure which graphics, but
I bet
We'll
Evan
do
could
it.
get down with the shade board. I don't know how he feels about that.
I need to
see him.
we did a filmer board one time. It was like a
Yeah.
one-off
Even
freaking-
that was a good shape though.
Yeah. That was that first Gansey.
That was like a
collab.
shaped board people would want to skate.
Mm-hmm.
See, dude, weird.
Is it just kind of like that classic like
Yeah.
shape? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's keep
I
going.
definitely like square nose and tail though. Skated
Yeah.
a couple welcome boards
Square
back
board,
in the
yeah.
day, and
Those
like
are
I used
nice.
to love the square tail for
Mhm.
tray flips specifically. You can
Yeah.
get like right in the corner. I don't know. It's weird.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I used to have one. I had filmer board all day.
Oh hell yeah.
Anthony, are you still on your clean diet? Yeah, last week I had 2 cheat days because my girl like really wanted to go for it. So I was like, I already had my cheat day. She wants to. I'm like, I'm in because she never wants to. So I'm like, all right, 2 cheat days. But this week I'm gonna wait an extra day before I have my cheat day. So I'm still on.
There you go.
I just eat meat, vegetables, fruit,
Rabbit
natural
diet.
sugar,
Mhm.
no processed shit, and then one day a week I can pig out if I want.
Mhm.
Trying to figure it out. Not perfect.
I wouldn't survive.
I'm working on it, bro. I'm working on it. Is
Yeah, I
Tony?
remember we went out with
Oh yeah, that's right.
Evan and got pizza, and you got the salad.
Yeah,
Oh, was that your
That
first cheat
huge
day?
salad?
that was my first cheat day.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
like a month, right?
That was a good cheat day.
Yeah.
That's what got me stoked on
Dude,
this
he was
concept.
like on a straight month of like health
Yeah,
food.
first time I just stayed on it the whole
Yeah.
time. It was crazy. I like it. I'm trying to figure it out. You know, like it's weird. I honestly don't even know if I want to do a cheat day now. It's weird to say that,
Wow.
Yeah.
but that might just be right now. Next week I might be like going off the
Yeah.
rails. Because eating clean's awesome and it's so delicious, but what I crave is the high of the drug. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the processed sugar where you're
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, you eat it and you're like, there's nothing like it. You know, because it's
Yeah.
processed just to blow your mind. You know?
Yeah.
And I love chocolate and like all this stuff.
Reese's.
you know?
Dude, I can't
Ah.
imagine That'd be like a crazy having like a month-long tolerance break from
Exactly.
processed food and sugar.
It actually
That'd
made
be
me
insane.
feel clear, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
But that doesn't mean I should always be that way. It's like
Mhm.
sometimes I want to balance it out.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I stop smoking weed. Like I'll take like time off because I'm just like, all right, I've been this way for too long.
Yeah.
You know?
It's nice to switch it up sometimes.
Yeah. You gotta move around.
Mhm.
You get caught in patterns, and then it's just like you don't even realize that you're like, dude, I've just been doing. You're in the inertia of life, you know.
Yeah.
You forget, like, oh, maybe I should go this way, try that. Dude, definitely. Substances, any drug, you have to be able to manage it, you know, and like try to like make sure you own not the other way around, you know. I've seen it go badly. I just stick to coffee and weed, and I can manage those. And now I'm trying to get the sugar thing managed, but it's not that fucking easy. Metallics 100 says, "Is Tony Hawk overrated?" Sean.
No.
I like that you're gonna take a deep breath.
Dude, I had to think about it. If I'm gonna rag the goat man, like, or goat man, bird man.
Goat man's better. He is goat.
He is the goat, bird man. But yeah, he and it's not only just because he's not necessarily the best vert skater or the best skateboarder, but he's done so much. Like most of the people from the like 90s and early 2000s, when they think of skateboarding, they think of Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
It's like just one of those things where like he put so much into skateboarding, and skateboarding gave him so much, and it's just I don't know, it worked out for him. He's still fucking. He's been
still rips.
He was pro when he was young
Still
too.
rips.
Yeah.
I know. I read a book about him. He turned pro when he was in like high school or something.
Yeah, his
And
was
he's
like
still-
writing, like checking the pro like box and entering a contest. That was like going pro when he went pro.
Funny.
But yeah, dude. You dropped that 50 tricks. 50 crazy tricks when he's 50. Like
Legend.
that shit's insane.
Legend.
I mean, dude, Tony Hawk, I rode for his company for 2 years. Shout out, Hawkman. Crazy. It's sick that skateboarder like that could do it. See, to me, it's not. I don't mind if skateboarders have money and work with outside commercial brands, but it's what they do with the money.
Yeah.
You know, and like Tony Hawk did a lot of cool shit
dude,
for
the
skateboarders.
Tony Hawk Foundation, he was literally going around there
unbelievable.
building skate parks.
Yeah, it's like that's why when I say not Nija, it's only a nightmare because I don't want to hang out with those fucking monster chicks.
Yeah.
And I'm not into like crazy dirt biking. I'm not really into spandex. Like these are things that like I'd rather just go skate with my friends, you know. I'm not really into trying to go for the Olympics or beat street league. Like that's what I was like, this is a nightmare. His version of what he'd want to do. But he can have that. Like people are into it, you know. It's weird, man.
Yeah.
It's so strange to me. But Tony Hawk, for whatever reason, is a goat, dude.
Yeah.
He's just as successful and like he's done it a different way. It's more appealing for sure.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know.
Hell yeah. I just think it's sick he's still doing it.
Yeah.
Dropping a part at 50 years old that's like 50 fucked up vert tricks.
Heavy.
Goat.
Dude, they recreated the animal chin photo.
Oh,
yeah. They rebuilt the ramp. They redid the photo and
That's
everything.
so
That shit was
amazing.
insane.
That's pretty
They're
awesome.
all like 20 pounds bigger.
Right?
And Tony Hawk's like fucking like 8 feet
See,
taller.
Tony
and
Hawk
they
does
just all
funny
did
shit
the,
with his money.
Yeah.
He built that sideways loop too. Did you see
dude,
that?
He does so much
he like
crazy
made like a
shit.
sideways loop on his vert ramp.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, man. And he started a
owns the
skateboard
loop.
company. I mean, he did. He owned a Birdhouse, and like I
Yeah.
literally got to travel with him. Because of Tony Hawk, I got out of the projects.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's what he did with his money.
Hell
He
yeah.
helped me like pursue skateboarding.
Hell yeah. Brockton Park's there. Tony Hawk Foundation built that.
And dude, that's where I was born.
Oh really?
Yeah,
How ironic.
crazy, right?
I
Oh
know.
no, thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony.
Does he still keep in touch?
No. I was like a young dude, and like
Yeah.
he was always like, he was the dude that like we'd go to events for.
Yeah.
Like they were expecting Tony Hawk, and we're like the guys, the tag along,
The
because none of them.
show.
Yeah, like we're like the dudes that, because we went to an army base, so it's like they don't know our skate parts.
Yeah.
You know, they know Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
They still enjoyed our skating. We put on a demo. It was sick.
Mhm.
Got paid like a couple grand just to go
Oh, that's
to
sick.
missile defense for Raytheon, the families on the base. We put a demo on.
Wow.
Blood money, bro. Blood money. No, I'm just kidding. They were though. It's Raytheon missiles. I took a tour of like a factory, and there was a missile with like a camera in it, and they're like showing us all the crazy things.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
but all the people that worked for Raytheon, I guess their families all in a army base, and they flew Tony Hawk out. We flew out in like single engine planes, and like landed
That's
on
so
an army
wild.
base. Yeah, it was so weird.
Damn.
Dude. I was just a little kid though.
Then
you
you
know?
like skydive in, you're
Yeah.
like strapped to a soldier, yeah.
You probably got to do that just because, like, their kids were just like, Mom, I want to see skateboarders.
I know, right?
And they were just like, all right, we'll
Yeah.
get Tony Hawk.
Fly him in.
Bring him in. That's insane.
That's pretty fucking crazy. Where was it?
California, so.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tony was the man. I just was like, he was way older than me, and I was
Yeah.
always like awestruck at like Tony Hawk, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like, hey, and then hang out for a little bit. I'd end up skating the whole time,
Yeah.
and then like leave or something, you know.
Mm.
Sick though. I don't think he's overrated.
Oh, no.
No,
Okay.
definitely
I
not.
think he's underrated.
Yeah. Keep going, Tony. Rashid Elliott. I used to get all my skate shoes from Ross and Marshalls. They always had Americas and other stuff for the low. Damn. Yeah. It's the thing is, it's a business, man, and you're in the shoe business, so it's like you got to sell shoes. You know,
Mhm.
like the dream don't work if people don't buy your products. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're, I don't really understand the disconnect, but like maybe because the corporate companies came in and they just bought skateboarding,
Yeah.
the image of it, whereas like a skate shoe brand starts as a skate shoe brand. And what do they have to go buy a soccer player? Do they have to reach out to other markets?
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? To survive? Or is there enough skate shops to sell skate shoes?
Yeah.
Like, what's the thing? Like, I need to see some numbers out there. Let's figure out how many skate shops are alive right now.
Mhm.
You know, like, in doing
that's-
it.
that's-
It's hard, too, because, like, skateboarding is inherently a younger thing for whatever reason. Like, I got into it at 13, and then a lot of us get into it young, and then people open up businesses and they're still young and they don't
Yeah.
realize or know why they're doing it either.
Mhm.
You know, it's just like a cool idea, and then they
Yeah.
get in, they're like, it's work.
Right.
It's work.
Mhm.
So I was saying, like, no matter what, you got to get used to some work. We all
Yeah.
owe some level of work
Mhm.
because we got to work together.
Yeah.
It takes work just being around each
Mhm.
other. And then if we're trying to build economies and work together, it's like we got to know how to be, you know, work together,
Mhm.
figure it out. You know, I deal with a lot of emails and communication and like stuff that I don't want to do because it's not skating, but it helps skateboarding. So I'm like, I'll do this shit all day.
Mhm.
It's work, but it's
Yeah.
like it's not the fun of skating, the creative part, but like it's still gonna benefit it in some way, you know.
Yeah.
It's just like time away from skating, you know.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but it's tough, man. It's like, especially if you have a brand or you have something you're selling, it's like you got to find a base, you know? You got to find people that are into it, and then you got to, like, try to just keep going, you know, and
Yeah.
get better. Especially, like, I started All I Need in the recession, and it was like, we just got to figure this out. The whole media was changing, and, like, I just had my phone and all that
Mhm.
stuff, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
what do we do? Like, let's just go.
It's weird
Let's
how much
figure it
phones
out.
have dominated.
I know.
Like
Yeah.
it's made so much shit possible that you would never think it would have ever like happened. Like you have a calculator,
terrifying.
flashlight, computer, all in one camera, video camera, all in one thing right there.
I know, man.
Fucking weird.
Super crazy.
It's like the ultimate tool though.
Dude,
know
it's
what I mean?
terrifying,
It's like
yeah.
everything you need.
It's a little bit of both, bro.
Yeah.
So it is. It's like
Gotta
fire.
know how to use it for good.
It's
Yeah.
like fire. Fire, you can burn things down, but you can forge steel and build things up. So it's like,
Yeah.
and when you're young too, that's the thing that worries me about social media and all the connect. I see like the young dudes and they don't know
Yeah.
how to communicate in person, let
Yeah,
alone digitally
yeah.
with their avatars
Right.
behind the enemy lines. It's
Right.
crazy, bro. I'm like, yo, you gotta chill the fuck out, bro.
Seriously.
Burning bridges online. Digital
Seriously,
bridges are
though.
burning, bro.
Seriously, people don't realize it's like a reflection of themselves. in
Yeah.
real life, you know what I mean?
It can
Sometimes,
be.
like,
It's,
yeah.
you could use it however
if
you
you're
want.
like commenting shit, just being a dickhead. Yeah, people are gonna think
Yeah,
you're
some
a dick.
people are just like not aware.
You
Yeah.
just don't understand that you're probably gonna run into someone who's also
Right.
seeing your online
Yeah.
profile. Like,
Yeah. It's just
it
that,
doesn't. Yeah, it's just with you.
yeah, we're lucky. Well, I'm lucky I didn't have it. I didn't really have the internet when I was that little.
Our generation, it's weird because I
Yeah.
remember making like 20 MySpaces at like 10 years old. I had no idea.
You were one of those dudes.
I never had MySpace. I got started in YouTube.
Oh, really?
That was like the first.
No shit. I
That
thought
was
you
like when I first started getting on like online and using the computer. I was going on YouTube.
Nice. Like looking stuff up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's how I was watching skate videos. You know, you try to
That's
find
sick.
some like skate video that just came out. It'd be
Yeah.
uploaded for like 5 minutes and then get taken down.
When I was using MySpace, I remember I started seeing like random little like videos, and then in the corner it would say YouTube, and that's how I found out about YouTube. I was like, "What the hell are these videos coming
Yeah.
from?" And it was always just like little like stupid viral shit, like somebody like falling on a bike or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like something dumb. And then Dude, it's so weird how it's taken off so
Yeah.
far from that fucking point. It was just used to be videos of like cats playing the piano and shit, you know what I mean? And now
Yeah.
it's like a source of people's lives.
Yeah.
I saw a post on Instagram the other day, ironically, but it said, imagine if Instagram just disappeared, would you still be a model?
No.
Yeah, dude, it's like kind of fucking crazy, you know what I mean? That's what makes me want to do like a magazine or some shit with all, like, you know what I mean? Like put out like print stuff, physical stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's weird that like everything is digital.
It just like comes and goes. Like it
Yeah.
used to be like you'd have like this, you know, hour-long video and everyone would have like a 5-6 minute part, but now it's just like you just gotta have a good
edits and shit.
30-second Instagram edit. You're set. You're gonna get a check. Like that's just it's
Maybe.
crazy.
Dude, some
Maybe.
people are figuring it out like that.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Playing the Instagram game.
Yeah.
It's weird. Weird times.
Do it while you can.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see where it goes if people get tired of all the Instagram shit
Yeah.
and then just be like, okay, fuck this. We're gonna like
What's gonna be
video parts, or
next,
if the
too?
opposite happens, you know? Yeah.
I think it's everything.
Do you think there'll be like a new social media thing? I think about that all the time because Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, like they all kind of seem like they have it like dialed down. Like it's like weird to me what the next one coming in would be, but those I never conceived before they even started. So
there's like debates right now
Yeah.
as to the next thing, and it's open source. So the thing, I'm not smart enough to regurgitate this, but I'll give it a try. I don't even really remember. But I was listening to some podcast, and they're saying that like Facebook isn't open source. They don't share like their code with like people, and there's companies out there that share their code and how they make their things with people, and it's created by the community of people. You can take their ideas and you can just build on them and make it better and better and better. And it's like open source. You share everything, whereas the platforms we have now are, and I could be fucking this up completely, are based on like not open. They don't share with the community. They just try to sell ads, you know? Like it's an ad model. Like Facebook is like basically, I don't really understand it all. Like I gotta listen to more and pay attention, but like it's
Facebook's
crazy.
shady, man.
No, but they're saying basically that we'd be better off as a society to go with an open source thing, because then you could build off of it, and it's like not, there's open communication with the technology in some sense, you know, something along that lines, and it's coming because it would help society. In that sense,
better off with nothing at all.
Like right now,
it's
you
like
might
an artificial world.
Yeah,
it's tough, man.
I just remember hearing about all that Cambridge Analytica shit too, where they were like selling people's information without like that without permission, shit like that. Like that's so shady. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
People give that stuff away though for convenience and
I know.
easiness, you know, like
it's weird.
Cause I kept been listening to the podcast where they're saying like this dude, I can't remember his name, Andrew something, he was on a couple different shows where he's talking about how Netflix is done. Actually, I was listening to Joe Rogan too.
Oh, yeah.
And he was saying it's not done because like he's saying it's done because of YouTube. That's what they were saying, you know, because YouTube has all people uploading content all the other time, where the other way it's they're buying content. Netflix is.
I've heard
millions
Netflix
to
is
buy.
actually going to switch to all Netflix originals. Like
Dude.
over the next couple of years, they're gonna get rid of everything off Netflix that's not a Netflix original.
Yeah, that's
and they're gonna try to buy stuff. Like they bought Trailer Park Boys.
Everyone's becoming Netflix, and Netflix is kind of becoming its own thing. Netflix started selling other people's movies, and now they're making their own movies. While it's like Amazon.
I guess that's the direction they're
doing.
going
Netflix.
Yeah.
They're just tech companies that figure out a way, and they're buying each other. So they're like Disney just bought Fox, I think, so they have more technology to go into different markets with media.
Yeah.
So like if you buy podcasts, or if you buy like a YouTube platform where people can upload and you add that into your conglomerate, like Disney has more capability.
Yeah.
Like Disney I think they just bought Fox or the other way around.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think, because think about all the animations and drawings, and then if you add layers to that, because you buy media companies, so the experience of the world itself can be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like
It all like funnels into like one person too. Like these like few people that own all these companies kind of like filter everything that comes out of it.
Yeah.
It's all similar in one way or the other. They're kind of controlling how.
Yeah.
And people are gonna pick. They've got like they don't realize that they think they had an endless amount of options, but all these options are controlled by like 20 or some people.
There's like it's crazy, man. Definitely like the technology thing though. They're all gonna have to. They're building virtual worlds. That's what's going on. Is they're just figuring out how to do the audio and all the visual, and then you can pick your experience by the company. like Disney and Fox would probably have some thing you can just plug into stream of whatever you're into, and then you know, like same with like all these other things.
Yeah.
Because everything's going digital, and it's crazy though. It's crazy though, because we gotta all take a deep breath. It's not the real life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier, like the magazine. I'm stoked to do the magazine. It's not. Well, it's not a. The thing is, it's not either. It's this or that. It's not either or. It's both. Do both. You know what I mean? That's what I keep saying. It's like, dude, we're lucky to have the opportunity to try to do that.
Play all the sides.
We can do digital. We can do Instagram, YouTube, super fun.
Yeah.
Dude, let's do a mag. Let's try. Like, start with one issue. Start small. Give it out. Like, it'd be sick. You know?
Yeah.
Like
something to hang on to.
Yeah. Everyone's either or. It's like the truth is somewhere in the middle. And I feel like if you can use all these platforms, you can find ways to work with enough people that you can build things up and like sustain a skate culture and community of people doing rad shit. It's probably not easy. You know? I mean, it's definitely not easy. I know.
Yeah.
For a fact, but like, if we're gonna keep going, let's just keep going, you know?
Hell yeah.
It's hard, man. I get it. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing than this stuff with all I need right now. Really don't. The only reason I'm motivated to work is so I can keep skating or do cool shit to work on skating. I'm not even trying to escape work. I want to work more, but I just want to do it on skateboarding stuff.
Yeah.
Let's work on a magazine. Let's work on video parts.
Right.
Let's work on an event. Let's work on new graphics. Like, I'm down. Let's go, you know? Like, that's why I just, like, it's not either or. It's just finding ways to do it. Like, I'll work a 9 to 5 if I have to keep it going. And I have in the past, you know? Like, and I still work a job. Like, I don't necessarily need it right now, but it's still, like, a stream of income. And they're helping us. Like, they're helping all I need because they produce the apparel and we're going to be renting out a little space there. It's just, like, pretty sick, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a work, you know?
Right.
We all owe a level of work.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dreams don't happen. They're not given to you. You have to earn them. People are sold the bullshit in America. It's like, you deserve it, and you're great, and you're all going to become millionaires, and people bought that up. And it's like, it sucks, man.
It's crazy.
We're in the Wild West, bro. Don't get me going. Because I think about all the, like, pharmaceuticals and all the drugs that were, like, I know half of it's ignorance because humans just didn't know the effects of these things, you know? But, like, there's been a lot of, like, neglect. And politics, too, breaks my heart. So much neglect and compromising and things they've done to put money over the human soul, you know, and it should be the other way.
You're conditioned to just kind of like,
breaks my heart.
and that's nice too. It's your mind wants to do that. Your mind wants to be able to just like blindly chill and just like get in its own little niche.
Yeah, man. I don't. To me, like, things don't matter. It's humans matter. So like, that penny on the ground only has value if you pick it up. You know, if you don't, you just walk by. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You know. And that's like not good because things have value. Same as like skating. Skating has value, which is like currency to me because everyone puts their life into it and their time. Your time's your only real currency. It's the only thing you really have, you know? It's weird if we're going artificial though.
Yeah,
Shit's getting weird, bro. Because we have to stay grounded to reality because just like skating, it's like you're gonna fall down. You're gonna smash. Like, there's gravity. We're not that far away from where we are, you know? Like, people get carried away, bro.
Yeah.
But I think it's a melting pot of all the technology. Use all the technology if you want. They're all tools, and you can find ways to work with each other and build things and communicate. And, like, some people just want to send dick pics, though. You know, Sean?
Yep.
Just fucking shooting, firing them off. You're like, what do you do with your time? I know what you're doing with your time. Taking pictures of your dick and sending them to people. Gross.
The world's what you make it, you know?
Sometimes it's dick pics.
I'm grateful to be alive, though, dude. I'm so excited to be alive right now, man. 36, still involved in skateboarding. Got the homies. We got a lot of cool shit going on in skateboarding. Sometimes it's a lot of work, and sometimes it's a little rest, you know? And we just keep going, so.
Hell yeah.
That's why it's hard for me to be like, the top of the mountain's sick, but you gotta keep going, man.
Yeah.
If you get to that 14, like, you still got a long journey ahead, like, that's all it is. Because you can't be pro by yourself either.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Those things just fall apart. It's like people are, the skaters around you and the people that care about you are what helps you become pro, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right, let's get through some of these. Sorry. New Balance owns NY now. When I lived there 5 months, that's all I saw people rocking. First skate shoe was P-Rods.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, I got cool guys still alive. How you been? Oh, Trolling Cakes Games. What up, homie? Tony, the reason Fourth Ward Park in ATL exists. Yeah, hell yeah. Tony Hawk, shout out.
Sick.
Fourth ward, man. MySpace recently lost all data preceding 2016, like a couple weeks ago.
Oh hell yeah!
All your
Sweet, I'm
accounts
in
are
the clear.
gone.
I'm in the clear.
All Kevin's dick pics are gone.
Oh,
JK,
woo.
JK. Crazy, man.
That's so funny though.
Dude, that's
Hell yeah!
yeah. They
All
collected
those
all the
fucked
data.
up comments of me and my friends at each other at 10 years old are gone. That's good to know.
That's what I'm saying. Like I was in the sweet spot for the technology because like I wasn't a little kid, dude. And I can only
Yeah.
imagine. That's what I'm telling. Like I'm like looking at these little kids. I'm like they're little creators and destroyers, and they just like don't have check of their emotions, and now they have a digital avatar and they can connect to anyone, anywhere, at any time,
Uh-huh.
and they are fucking all over the place. Like holy shit! How do you harness that?
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
That's goodbye MySpace.
I know, right? I wonder now, what does that say for the future? Do you think Facebook would ever do that? No
Disappear.
way, because MySpace didn't have half the data Facebook probably has.
Zuckerberg just has a self-destruct
Oh,
button.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is that
Shoots
like
out.
the big plan if it's like people just stop using it, or do you think it'll just be there forever?
Does the technology have trends? Is this what we're talking about? Sometimes it comes.
No,
in,
I mean
comes
like
out.
social networks specifically. Like, is your Facebook page, if you don't delete it, there forever, or do you think that Facebook's eventually just gonna clear it?
If I were you, I'd act like it's gonna be there forever. I'd
Yeah.
live like that,
Yeah,
because then you just know it's gonna be there. You
Yeah.
stand by what you put out.
right.
But it sucks because nowadays people have the capabilities of like doctoring and changing shit.
Yeah.
So like, I'm telling. The more truth is you just got to be adaptable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You got to be able to like keep your center, because it's gonna get stranger. But you got
Yeah.
to stay in touch with reality, and the way you do that is with each other. Hang on to each other and get to know the people around you and all that shit. You know, because then you can trust each other. If you're only online all the time, man, you're gonna be disconnected from like reality, and there's like two different things. We gotta balance it out, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Same if you skate too much. I used to skate too much. I was always hurt, and I was just always I had to like take breaks, heal, rest, develop my character in other ways.
Not being able to skate for a while though is what like will lead to like learning a new trick because you're just so hyped to get out in a session.
Yeah,
I
you're
feel like,
itching,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Or you just sit there and think about it for so long that you're like, as soon
Yeah.
as I'm on that board again, that's what I'm
Yeah.
trying.
It's a balancing act, man. You gotta balance this fucking thing out.
Yeah.
There's highs and lows, and it sucks because you get the highs, and then you feel like when the lows are coming again. So you gotta like ride out the wave and find where you don't make too many mistakes, and you can keep getting better and try to balance the wave and or the line or whatever. Straddle the line between it's not black, not white, it's gray, and you gotta move with it and be flexible moving into the future. Things are gonna come quick and they're gonna disappear quick, and things are just gonna be in motion, and you just gotta be prepared. That's why I feel like we're lucky that we're skateboarders, because we're used to balancing and being in motion all the time. Like things fall apart. Sometimes you land shit. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes, you know what I mean? But you put the effort in and you just keep going until you figure out how to land that fucking thing. And you keep going, and then you can get it down something or on something or over something, film it. Like, same with life. It's like you just keep going, figure it out. Technology's strange, but it's not our whole life. Like, literally. The problem is people just sit on the thing all the time, and they're like they're like abusive with it. Some people, you know,
Comparing themselves all day.
Yeah, if that's your
Making
standard,
themselves more and more unhappy with their own life.
you got to find a balance. I love technology. I love watching YouTube videos. It's fun. It's amazing that anyone anywhere can just upload a video, and if you know the right search words and like can find it, you're there. And if it's something you're interested in, we can learn so much. We can fucking, it's insane the shit we could do that could improve your life or but then we could also just sit there and fucking eat shitty food and fucking whatever, you know. It's in the middle somewhere.
Oh yeah.
I got one cheat day a week so far.
Figure it out, bro. I ate way too much candy.
Still on the candy fix?
Yeah, man. I actually just tried white chocolate M&Ms for the first time.
Oh, you're screwed, bro.
Ago.
Delicious? Yeah.
So good. Yeah.
That's me. After I ate one.
Could not imagine like having the diet you have.
I'm kind of nervous now because like
if you eat candy again or something.
No, I mean I haven't had Reese's.
Because I can only imagine if you ate like 4 Reese's in a row, your stomach's probably gonna be like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening?
I drink too much coffee.
Oh, true. You
so my stomach's
but
always
you don't drink
like,
it with sugar or anything. You just drink black coffee.
Yeah, I eat a lot of fruit and I drink black coffee, so my stomach's always like like.
Yeah, I could never do coffee like that. Like having something like that.
What do you mean?
I don't know, like drinking coffee would just like give me the shits. Like having
Yeah.
having something like that early in the morning, I feel like I just shit my pants.
Do you drink
That's
coffee?
so funny.
No,
Not at all.
I've never bought a coffee.
Do you drink anything for energy, or do you just wake up?
Just wake up.
Nice.
The
interesting.
ritual of coffee is what I like.
Yeah.
I like waking
Yeah,
up,
same.
hot coffee. I like it in a mug. It's black, and I can just put like a quarter cup in, sip it, start to wake up. I mean, I wake up and do editing and maybe a little filming because I film myself daily, and then those commercials are daily. That's been an interesting thing because like podcasts. No, I was like testing myself with the podcast. I'm like, I'm gonna try to do one a week at least.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do like 2, 3 a week, but like one a week. So that means once a week I gotta commit to something and be present and participate in it with other people. Like that to me was like a test of my character. Now I've been doing it on YouTube where I'm like, I'm gonna wake up every day and just give a little introduction of whatever video I'm gonna put on. And it's just I have to be there, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to. I take a day off here and there. Like I'm realistic because like one time I went for like 2 weeks straight at least videos every day. But like some days life just catches up and I'm just like I need one day to like cycle through, give a little space. But it's definitely a test of my character.
Yeah.
It's hard, man, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It makes me worried. Digital, dude.
Digital
It's just
world.
like a skateboard. It's like the thing only has value because we put our energy into it.
Right.
This stuff that we're talking through these wires and like the videos only have value because we put the energy into it, you know? Like,
Right.
strange, man. Strange. Yeah. Let's get back to skateboarding talk. And let me actually see, where are we at? Nice. Let's go back to skateboarding. What was the first board you ever had? Like first real board, not like the one that got you started, but like actual skateboard that you're stoked on that you skated.
It was a Zoo. It was a Zoo York.
It was, huh?
Yeah, it was black and gold. I think it was Zared.
Nice.
I think it was a Zared board.
I'm glad Zared got brought up because I was thinking of him earlier when we were talking about Chris Jocelyn. Yeah.
But yeah, it was that. I remember because I was like super into like tech decks were the craze.
Yeah.
And I remember I couldn't remember which one I got because I got a Zoo York board and then I think I got a Plan B board. And the reason I got the Plan B board was because I had the tech deck. And I was like, yo, it's the real thing.
Tech decks are sick though. I'm fully on. I love tech decks. I had a tech deck. I have it here with my progress
somewhere
for World, my first pro board. If you can find that, it's hanging up.
Yeah.
If you can find that out there.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, way sick.
Legendary. That's when you were
Like,
true.
not
That's when
even-
you
not
truly
even-
made it. Is
Yeah.
when you got the tech deck.
Not when you have the real pro board, when you have the miniature pro board.
I used to do the same shit. I used to always get whenever I had a graphic, I'd try to find the tech deck version of it.
Yeah.
Dude, they're dumb cheap now. They're like $2.
Wow.
Yeah, I bought one recently because Stefan's
Nah.
fingerboard company.
Yeah, but his aren't $2.
No, his aren't $2, but the trucks and wheels you can use off a regular tech deck.
Right.
One of those things, yeah. That's a whole.
He like makes his like plies, right? Like has veneers and
Seven
everything.
plies, sticks them together.
It's like a niche
they're
thing.
literally like for real mini skateboards.
No, I know.
Yeah.
He has
They
a
go
sick ass
hard.
skate park
You into
too.
that stuff at all? You fingerboard?
I used to be.
Yeah?
I used to
You look
shout
like a
out
fingerboard.
shout out Mike Schneider.
Oh,
Schneider,
you know
His
Mike.
fingerboard.
Fingers of Fury.
Yeah, dude, he was. I remember like watching YouTube videos. That shit's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
They've literally like recreate like pro video parts. Like they know like style and everything.
Dude,
Like, it's
I saw one
wild.
dude that like edits like a mini version of himself onto the board, so it looks like he's like
Oh,
doing the
yeah.
tricks, but
Uh-huh.
he's like actually fingerboarding. It's so funny. Yeah, yeah, that shit's crazy. Alex Mistolakis hangs with that guy, Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's sick. I
Next
thought it was
world.
fun. It was cool that like Stefan does events with
Yeah.
devised fingerboards.
Yeah.
He came to the edge, and all these little kids are
they had like
stoked.
such a crazy turnout. Yeah,
They've got like little parks.
Dude.
They've got like little bearings in the wheels.
Crazy.
It's expensive. though.
yeah.
Dude, he had
It's
a
like
20
as
set.
much as like a real skateboard.
Yeah,
if,
it
if
is,
not
yeah.
more expensive.
It is,
They're,
yeah.
they're expensive.
My practical side is like,
Yeah.
I'd rather just get a real board and spend the hours, you know.
Yeah.
But dude, I get it. Like some people are just into it, you know.
Mhm.
Like it was a diverse group. It was
Yeah.
weird, but it was awesome. They were all
Right?
pretty good too. They had a 20 set with a rail.
It's always funny when people can randomly just do it. It's like
Yeah.
so difficult.
Yeah, I suck at it.
Yeah, same. I'm awful.
You
at
got an
it.
ollie?
Yeah, I can ollie and kickflip and fakie kickflip.
Damn, you're better than me, bro.
Yeah.
I just fucking send it and pray.
Just like fling it up there.
Yeah, I'm like, look at me go.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was the craze when I was in elementary school. You'd have like, it'd be raining out, you'd have indoor recess, and
Yeah.
just get the tech decks out.
Yeah.
Principal's office has a jar full of them. So
Oh,
it was in my
yeah.
school. They used to just fucking snatch them.
That's
Yeah.
sick. Just steal them all.
Yeah, isn't that
Yeah.
fucked up? No. Like the
Dude,
teacher
now
would
this-
take them away from you. And
Oh, I
the
thought you
principal
steal
had
'em
like a
back.
jar full of them.
I thought you stole them back.
Nah,
You gotta
that'd
go
be
hard,
tight,
bro.
yeah.
You gotta go hard.
I wasn't that much of a delinquent.
Now they've got the jars full of jewels.
I know, right?
Dude,
Oh my
my,
god, yeah.
Alright,
One of my parents was good friends with like one of the administrators in my school, and he literally had like a drawer in his office just like filled with vapes.
Oh, I can only imagine. I can only
nowadays,
imagine.
gross.
Just walk in the bathroom and just.
It was
steal
becoming popular as
Yeah.
I was like getting out of high school.
Dude,
like
the
probably like
bathroom
people,
smells
good. People
sophomore,
suck on those
junior
things,
year.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a drawer full of sucky ass metal. It's
Yeah.
disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
Throw them in the trash.
Dude, it's
Are they
funny.
expensive?
Yo, no, not really.
Recycle them. Can you recycle those?
Yeah, in one of my classes. Someone did a presentation on jewels actually, and like 5 people walked by the classroom outside, hitting them
Mhm.
like as they were giving the presentation. And then the next week we come back and the professor's like, "So you guys all really informed me on those jewels. Caught my son with one.
Oh
He trying to
my
hide it from
God.
me."
That's so funny.
It was so funny, dude.
Looked like a little flash drive.
Yeah.
Vape
I had
is
one
like
charging on my computer as the presentation was happening, and he was like getting all fired up about him.
you can have weed or like tobacco, right? It's
Yeah,
either
well that's like a new thing. Like people have been like putting like weed oil in them, but I don't think it's like a full thing. I don't know. I could be wrong. There could be weed companies that actually have like jewel pods, but to the best of my understanding, they're all just kind of like fake pieces of plastic that are just gonna ruin like a regular jewel.
So what are people
pod.
sucking on? Tobacco though?
Yeah,
That's what
tobacco.
I'm
It's
wondering.
nicotine.
It is.
The one you're seeing everywhere is nicotine. all
But you
day.
can do it with weed.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's weird. I feel like people
You
would
ever,
want to
vape,
do
you
it
ever
with weed.
vaped weed before? It's not. It's not like
You've
smoking
had like
weed.
those cartridges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like
I mean,
weird.
weed. I'm
Yeah,
old
it's a
school, bro.
different high.
Show a little pipe here.
Yeah.
I've actually
Yeah,
kind of
no,
cut
I've-
back on it a little.
I've tried it all, and it's nothing is like smoking weed.
It's like cloudier the
Yeah.
cartridges.
No, same.
The cartridges are weird.
I found
A
something.
big thing just came up actually with cartridges and having like containing cyanide.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I
Yeah.
know
Wait,
they all,
for
they all have
vaping?
chemicals in them.
For marijuana vapes.
Really?
Yeah, they're basically these preloaded cartridges, and you can get them with like varying levels of THC, different like flavors and all that bullshit. But I guess there's like a couple certain companies that had trace amounts of cyanide in it,
Yeah,
or
dude,
something like that.
'cause they-
I read a headline.
back
I
to
didn't dig into
cigarettes.
it, so I don't
They
want to be the
started
first to
selling.
spread
They
fake
started
news,
selling
but-
them in California. Once it's getting legal, they
Yeah.
actually have to regulate it now. And then they started regulating it.
Right.
And they'd be like, "Wow, there's a lot of shit."
Yeah.
It's back to cigarettes.
That's why I
Yeah.
never liked the ideas of those cartridges and stuff, because they're adding stuff into
Dude,
it that you
even-
don't have to.
Even
you know?
pre-rolled
Like-
joints. If you're selling,
Yeah.
getting pre-rolled joints from the dispensary, dude, they can pack whatever the fuck.
Oh
they
right,
want.
right.
Like, you-
90% of the time.
Sometimes
it's
if you
just
cut them
shake or
open, you'll look it
something.
in and you're just like, ugh.
What the fuck
fucking
is
gross.
this?
Yeah.
They're like, put broccoli in there.
Yeah. Remember those
Show me
CBD?
lawn
Remember at Surf
trimmings.
Expo, that CBD stand, and
Yeah.
they had pre-rolled CBD joints, and I was like, "How's that work?"
Yeah, that-
Fill me in. How did you remove the THC from? I don't know. I remember we broke it open though, and it just looked like something you just gathered from the
Yeah.
ground and put it in a joint paper.
They're like picking through
they're
your
selling
shoe.
for like $3 or something. I was like,
Jesus.
what?
They got a bunch of shoes and they're scraping the shit out, putting it
Yeah.
into like rolls.
That's basically what it looked like.
Crazy, man. That's insane, but it's like you're just going back to cigarettes.
Mm.
Basically, cigarettes just had tons of like shit. Basically, they had like,
Right,
tar and like,
right.
poison.
But I
and-
think the tobacco itself is what contains a lot of tar too.
really, I
Like
don't
the
know.
resin from tobacco itself is carcinogenic, whereas like marijuana, you could smoke weed your whole life and it's not going to put you at a greater risk for lung cancer.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I know. I got my wisdom teeth out, and they're like, don't smoke.
Oh,
I was just
yeah.
like- they were like, you don't smoke, right? I was like, no, I smoke weed. They were like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, then you're fine. I
Right.
was like, really? They were like, yeah.
Because it's more air.
If you like smoke a cigarette, there's just like shit in it.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, like,
right.
you
And a
can-
lot of the time they don't want you to suck the blood clot out.
Yeah.
My buddy
Yeah.
Tiggy,
That was
he
another
got
thing.
his wisdom teeth out.
Gross.
And he got all 4 taken out, went out to eat with his mom right after, and she like did not warn him about drinking out of a straw. and like
Oh,
he
jeez.
drank like 4 drinks out of a straw, and then
You
like
suck it out.
he sucked all 4 blood clots out,
Yeah.
dude. He said he was like looked like a chipmunk for
Well,
like
how
2.5 weeks. His
do
face was
it?
so
Yeah,
swollen.
dude,
How you
my brother got his out, and
Oh.
his like got infected twice. His face
Dude,
was huge.
fuck
He was in so
that.
much
I had
pain.
such a good experience
Yeah.
with wisdom teeth. I was healed in like 3 days.
Yeah, dude, that's what happened with me when I got out. I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
I'm having milkshakes and I'm laying on the couch.
Yeah.
Milkshakes are amazing.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? If you don't like milkshakes, it makes one number.
How'd you feel on the anesthesia?
Dude, it was like they
Is
just
this
gave,
real life?
they gave me an IV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they gave me an IV and my arm got
Weird.
really cold. And I literally turned over and I was just like, my arm's really cold. And they were just like, yeah, that's normal. And then I kind of like closed my eyes and opened them and they were like, all right, you're all done.
Yeah, it's
I
so
was like,
freaky when you
alright.
wake up.
But like, yeah, when my brother came home, they like actually gave him like the mask. So he was all
Yeah.
like loopy, but I was just like fine. They were like, all
I
right,
got
like,
the mask,
yeah.
and I woke up and I felt like fucked up, but not
Yeah.
not like you see like those Twitter videos of.
Yeah,
As
I
soon as I
wasn't- I
woke up,
wasn't
I was
fuck-
like,
yeah.
all these people are fucking liars.
Yeah.
But I did. I guess I
Yeah.
did try to buy my wisdom teeth off the dentist. I like pulled out my wallet and tried to buy it. That was the only like rash weird thing I did.
People
I was
react
just, like-
different to like
Yeah.
anesthesia. than
True,
some
true,
people.
true. I just felt like I was like really like stoned and drunk at the same time.
Yeah, I just felt I was just like
Nice.
tired. I
Yeah.
like scheduled an appointment after. I didn't feel like fucked up. I just felt like tired. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
It's a weird operation. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like they're
Mhm.
removing like teeth out of your jaw basically.
Yeah.
And then there's cuts that are from your gum to your jaw
Yeah.
that are literally just they're relying on blood drying and becoming part of your gums.
Mhm.
It's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
When I first started dating Lady Dash,
Yeah.
she went to mortuary school, so like she's learning how to embalm dead bodies, dude.
What?
Yeah. There was one time she
I
had
didn't know
homework.
that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. There was one time where she had homework and she had to reconstruct a face, a human face with like clay. So she would just come home and at night like reconstruct a face with it, like in the bed.
Oh my god.
For like
so
her
sick.
thing. Yeah, it was strange.
Oh, I could not imagine.
I'd help her,
Dude,
like-
that job would be so creepy.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. She didn't end up doing it, but
Yeah.
she just went to school for a while.
That's crazy. It's probably good money in it, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably tough though, cause like you gotta.
I bet some people
Because
really
the
like
obvious.
it.
Yeah.
I bet some people love working around like dead people.
Oh man, it seems crazy to me, but maybe.
You go from hot topic store employee, hot topic manager, funeral home owner.
Weird.
That's how you move up in the ladder.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, need a funeral
People
home.
got to do those jobs though. We need.
Hell
those
yeah.
people.
That's what I'm saying. There's probably mad money in it because not many people want to do it, and there's probably like a few people that are like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'll get down with it."
Yeah.
Or some people, you know, those people that are just not bothered by like anything. Like, I
Yeah.
can see that. Too.
Yeah.
They're just like
Some
whatever,
people.
the fucking bags of dirt.
Yeah. Sack of potatoes,
Yeah,
bro.
whatever. Like playing with their hands and shit.
Might not be the job for him.
Like, come on, clean it.
Set up pub shows. That's fucked up, Kevin. Jesus. Bro.
Dude, imagine dead puppet show.
Oh
my
Sounds
God.
like a world graphic. Nice.
That'd be amazing.
Pull the strings.
Hey,
Yeah.
what were you gonna say?
Oh, I skated a funeral home. The dude was mad chill about it.
Oh, hell
Oh,
I did
yeah.
that one in Providence. the
Oh
little- the little gap
yeah,
out rail.
I heard you got a trick there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
Dude, that
cool.
thing's
Fun
crazy.
day, yeah.
Dude,
He's like, at least you're alive, bro.
Yeah.
Go for it.
That's one of the spots you pull up to and you're like, how has this thing not been murked?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I thought about it, but I didn't touch it.
The guy just finally started being cool.
Yeah, you know that
He's a
rail
dick
in
before.
Providence, like that kinked rail that goes out, like kinda, it extends out like probably like what, like 3 or 4 feet,
Yeah.
the kink itself,
I
and
don't
it's like in a freshly paved parking lot. You definitely driven by it like 100
I feel like
times,
I would
yeah.
know it if I saw it.
Yeah.
For sure. Dude, one rail that Evan did. Were you there that day?
What?
We ripped the bush out of the ground?
No, I
Dude,
sent you
that
guys the
was-
pin for that though. We found that one day just cruising around randomly, and I sent it to Sammy, so he showed it to Evan. I guess Evan was down with it.
Actually, this was
Such
the
a sick
dopest
spot,
skate
dude. We
that
just
day.
ripped the bush out so you could get his.
Oh, sick! This is the rolling thing you were talking
Oh, this
about.
is- yeah,
Dang,
that's
dude.
insane.
Come
What?
on, drop in.
Evan's gonna have a gnarly part. In
I
Dead Eye.
cannot wait.
Oh my god.
Wow, where
That was
was that?
So we were in, I think it was in North Providence, but we were just like aimlessly
What a
driving
crazy
around
looking
Providence,
spot.
waiting for Sammy to come through.
Yeah.
It's out there.
And Evan actually, we like, where were we? oh, we were just driving down the road, and Evan actually shit his pants.
Nice.
And so we pulled into this parking lot, and I'm just like, stop. And he's like, no. I'm like, dude, fucking stop. He's like, all right. Because I never tell him like that. So I like, get out of the car. Because I can just see the top of the roll-in. And I'm like, where does this go? And I like walk out and look over it, and I'm just like, whoa. It's like one of those crazy-ass steep driveways. And then it just dropped off at the bottom.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like a
did you
Hummer.
know it was there? Or you just
No,
found
we
it?
had no
That's
idea.
it.
Wow.
He just like pulled into that parking lot to
Good
turn
thing
around.
he shit himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lucky shit.
then-
Save those shorts, bro.
Yeah, Sammy called and I like answered. I was like, yeah, Evan like shit himself, but like we're at this crazy spot right now.
Wait,
like,
you
should
mean like
come
he
through."
actually shit himself?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Like,
maybe like
no,
saw the spot and
no,
shit
like
himself.
he literally
Like,
shit
I'm with
himself.
him. I
Literally
got
shit himself, then went to turn around and we just happened to see the spot where he turned around.
it. I've been there before.
Yeah.
That's why I
You
believe
meant,
it.
like he saw the spot and was like, "Oh my god!" That's
Yeah, like
crazy."
no, he literally like shit himself, turned around, and then we were like, oh damn.
and
like,
then re-shit himself.
like good thing, like good thing you shit yourself. I
I know,
guess.
that was fate.
Pat on the back.
Yeah, he got his trick.
Clean your
Wow.
shorts.
It's a good story.
That is so funny.
I've definitely done that before. That's why I was fully there.
shit your pants and found the
Yeah.
spot out of it.
I don't know if I found a spot, but I've been out there fucking shit myself. Definitely for sure. Dude, remember at Robstock, man? The next morning I had to go so bad. We just camped on the road and just out there going, dude. Heavy.
Yeah, we camped in like a post office parking lot.
Yeah,
one
you
night,
like
too,
end
on
up
the
in
way
weird
there.
spots.
Yeah.
We're basically
that was
camping,
so
bro. There's
funny.
nowhere
You
to
didn't
go.
camp there.
Not the first night. The second
Nah.
night we did.
Because we drove all the way there pretty much, and by the
Yeah.
time we get there, we just were like so exhausted.
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
pulled into like the first place we
It
found.
was literally a post office park.
office.
We thought it was gonna be closed the next day, and they
Yeah,
were
that
fully
was-
open.
I thought
I
it was
showed up. There was like cars in the parking lot. We're just like camped in their side
Yeah.
yard.
Yeah,
They're probably
I've
like,
done that
what the
before.
fuck?
I
is
actually
that's awesome though.
I had like you know how they're like racks in the back of trucks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I could set up a hammock in the back, and
Ooh.
one time I like slept out in the summer. It was actually really cold that night. I like woke
Yeah.
up, I was like, fuck, I'm cold.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Like I slept out in a hammock in the back of my truck.
Dude, you could do that around stuff.
That
sounds
Let me tell you,
awesome.
Eli's got like that big roof, like a,
Yeah,
he
the
like-
setup.
But like,
he has like
A
a
proper setup.
what is it?
He has a
has a
flatbed,
tent.
but then he has the camper on top.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he
there's
can
like a
just like
name
go
for it.
into
yeah.
his own little sanctuary.
A little ladder up to it. Evan's
Yeah.
asleep in it by 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Evan's got his
Dude, it's so funny. It's like the hecticness of Robstock. Evan just shows up, kills the half pipe, heads to bed nice and early,
Yeah.
wakes up, he just does it right.
Dude, but shit happens when you go there. So like the
Yeah.
first year, I'm trying to think. We just camped on the side of the road, right?
Yeah,
That was pretty
no.
good.
First year we made it there. Yeah, we just camped on the side of the road at Robstock.
This year was a whole different thing.
yeah. Oh yeah, this year I left the top of the tent off too on accident, so it
Fuck
ended up
us,
pouring.
right?
Oh, wasn't it raining?
Yeah, it ended up pouring.
Fuck
Dude, our
us,
tent was
right?
fucking soaked, so we had to sleep in the van.
Oh,
Then-
man.
Yeah, we slept in the van, which was classic.
I almost
Made
put the
for a good
cover on
story.
too, and I like didn't. I just like was
We were
like,
just
oh, we'll
too
come
hyped.
back to it. Yeah.
Too much hype. And then we had to move into the thick of it, dude.
Yeah, like tent city.
Dude, because in the
I'm glad we just slept in the van, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I got sketched out because obviously it was raining, so that wasn't really a problem. But like I remember the first year, I was like, dude, if a fire starts, these people are gonna be trampling each other through the fucking woods to
For
get out of
real,
this.
yeah.
It's like tucked in little corner that
it's
they have on
not
the
that
tents.
safe.
Yeah,
it's
no.
dangerous.
No, yeah.
First year they had Pussy Palace too. Remember
Yeah.
the tent just said Pussy Palace on it.
Dude, this year I was skating the half pipe and got a fucking Roman candle shot at it like exploded like right next to my head.
I was eating those
Yeah.
clams. I was
That's
eating those
epic.
clams, and they
Yeah.
were shooting them at me, dude. Those clams came back to get
Dude, as soon as the Roman candle went off next to my head, I was like, "Yep, I'm not skateboarding. I'm just gonna drink the rest of this night." Yep.
And we met.
Yeah, most people I talk to, they're like, yeah, I don't even go there to skate.
Oh
Like,
no, yeah,
yeah.
don't even.
out
go
of all
there
my
with the
friends, I
intention
think
of
Evan was
skating.
the only one there that
Yeah.
went there to skate. Everyone else was like, I'm just getting fucked up.
Oh yeah, that's literally what it is. And then like dropping on half pipe a few times.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't go intentionally trying to get fucked up, but they did it to me.
Yeah.
So I did smoke a lot of weed because you know I'm just like
Yeah.
we're out in the middle of the woods.
Right.
It's raining. Kid left the tent off.
Oh
we
my
got,
god.
there's people
yeah.
running around. You're like, we met that dude Brandon Klotz, R.I.P.
Oh yeah, Memo. Yeah.
Is it Memo or Memo?
Memo.
Memo.
Yeah.
R.I.P. We met him in a crazy situation, dude.
I know,
that was
yeah.
so hectic. Like he literally came out of the pond with like his
He was swimming across the pond and he had like stitches on his
He was
arm.
holding
He's
a beer,
with it.
and he had John Rambo stitches.
Yeah.
Literally his whole forearm. He had like fucking like it looked like bootlaces.
Oh yeah, it was gnarly.
I have footage on my
Jesus.
Instagram.
Yeah.
So that was we just got there the next day and we went to go swimming to like wash off the like travel, and then we ran into that crazy situation.
Right.
That was insane.
Yeah.
And then this Rob stock, we had to move in and tent in the middle of it, which was insane because we're doing it in the dark, I think, right? You set the whole thing up and the ground was so uneven.
Oh yeah, no, I set it up earlier in the day, but when I went back to it with the rain cover, I just didn't put it on.
Yeah. Well, I just remember getting in the tent where you set it up in by the ramp where the danger zone is. I remember laying down
Like
in
on
the
stump.
Yeah, I was like, I guess I can make this work.
Yeah, it's like not even close to level ground.
Yeah.
If we slept right there, we all would have ended up
Would've
just
been
like
hell.
piling on.
Sandwich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we would have just like slowly sunk in. Jeff ended up sleeping on the ground on a yoga mat on the wet ground.
Rob stock is the epitome of what we were talking about earlier. You just gotta be ready for whatever,
right?
And like you just go and you just whatever happens, and you just hang on and you can't be too proud and you can't be too. You gotta like. It's insane. The last 2 years has been insane. I wanted to read this article too. Shout out Nader B Vlogs. What up, Nader? Or Natter, I'm sorry. Yo, Shetler, it's Natter. You going to be at Edge Saturday or Sunday? I believe so, man. Probably in the morning. So if you roll up, I'm sure I'll run into you. Green and raw papers with banana leaves only. Hell yeah, Rashid. He knows how to smoke. He's in there. I want to go to Skater's Edge early tomorrow. Please open it early. Do you think he spelled early wrong on purpose, or because I want is WHANT?
Yeah, no.
I wonder. It might just be like slang.
It'd be nice if we had the key to Edge.
Hell yeah, that would be nice. I'm not opening it. I'll wait for it to open. I wanted to read this article though. Here's what Disney owns after the massive Disney Fox merger.
Oh, we finally made it.
The 71. Here, let's just stop for a second. This is on entertainment media. The $71.3 billion deal now complete continues a new terrifying era in the media consolidation. Disney $71.3 billion purchase of the film and TV assets held by 21st Century Fox. So they bought film and TV capabilities. That's the technology they built. Are they trying to be like a Netflix, like Disney, or what are they doing?
Disney flicks. They need more ice to
Film.
preserve Walt Disney's dead body.
It's strange because they're Disney, so they've already probably been able to do the film, right? But they're just buying the capabilities, probably all the studios and all. The companies behind everything from Alien movies to The Simpsons is one of the biggest media mergers. Oh, because they're buying the brands, the Fox.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Media mergers.
Wait, so I mean, Simpsons is like technically Disney. I wonder how that'll work.
Yeah.
Disney could do it better.
No, but are they gonna change their title? Because like, why would Disney want to like?
I bet they're gonna make it part of their theme parks and experience.
I don't know,
dude.
about
That's
that,
crazy because
audio and visual, like reality.
Yeah, but think of like the shows that Fox has. They have like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Imagine
they're
you
not
go,
gonna slap a fucking Disney.
Imagine if you could go hang out at that bar with D.
Dude,
and
yeah,
them.
they're not gonna.
You'd be there. You'd be there
all day.
Frank, just fucking. Dude, I'm down. Let's plug into that virtual reality right now. Tell me where.
Danny DeVito.
Here's
like
my
$2
credit
million
cards.
a year to just sit there.
Yeah, no, it's digital virtual reality,
Oh
dude.
man.
Turn it into it. You go hang out the bar, dude. Get into one of those situations.
Oh my god.
You have to have writers to create those.
Dude,
The
21st
Truman
Century
Show.
Fox was like one of the companies eating up all the little fish.
Yeah,
Now the biggest fish ate the bigger fish.
Disney. Yeah, it's kind of
Crazy.
yeah.
Right?
Disney started so sick though. If you think about what the animation and all
Yeah.
that stuff,
Oh, yeah.
and Fantasia, like all the cells, like they had artists hand drawing everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
It's a
what
good
got me
payoff
turned on
though,
to
huh?
art.
73.1 billion, yeah.
Yeah, but if you're Century
71.3
71.3. I wonder what
billion.
they're gonna do with that.
That's fucking crazy.
Hopefully they start a skate team. All right, hold on. Let's see. It also marks the first time a major movie studio has simply ceased to exist as an independent entity since the decay of MGM in the 1980s. Oh, because Fox was its own thing and now it's not. It's bought up, right?
Yeah.
So it also marks the first time a major movie studio has simply ceased to exist as a independent entity. Damn, it's wrong. taking the number of big movie studios in Hollywood from 6 down to 5. Disney, Warner Brothers, Sony, Universal, and Paramount. So they dropped down. Crazy though. I thought it would explain more. Okay, Disney has just purchased a boatload of movies and TV shows, a movie studio, a bunch of TV networks, and a controlling stake in Hulu.
Oh, nice.
I don't know anything about them. They're like a video platform, right?
Yeah.
Like a competitor with Netflix. Yeah.
I like it way better than Netflix, personally.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Nice.
They're taking all the shows that Netflix is getting rid of for no reason. Like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Disney's trying to do streaming.
Oh,
I
really?
think that's what it's saying.
I wonder if they'll still call it Disney, because that just seems weird.
They'll
I
probably
feel like
they'll
they're gonna
probably
have
make
some
they'll probably
new,
they'll probably
like-
make something.
Yeah, some
People are
weird.
always changing it. Like
Right.
ABC is called Freeform now.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
didn't
I don't know if they
that.
sold it or what, but it's I
That's
know
weird.
it's not ABC. It's Freeform.
That's so weird.
Wait, so
Everything's getting sold now. That's like fucking football teams too. I just saw the other day, or not the other day, I should say like a couple weeks ago, that the what fucking team is now LA instead of like
What is it? The Chargers?
yeah, I think it's
No,
the
the
Chargers.
Rams.
The
The
Rams,
Rams,
that's
yeah.
right.
LA Rams?
Instead of St. Louis now they're the LA Rams.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird. Everything's just
Yeah.
getting sold.
That always happens in football.
I'm pretty sure the Raiders are going to Las Vegas too.
Yeah.
I don't follow football that closely, so that was so crazy to me. I was
Yeah.
like, "What? They're just gonna switch the fucking city that the
Yeah.
team is? That's so
They
weird."
gotta like build a new stadium. and,
Yeah.
like, it's just weird. Yeah.
They've done that forever though in sports.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see it.
They even
I just
like,
never experienced
there's
it.
stadiums they like
Yeah.
they brand them with like Comcast and things
Yeah.
like that. It's always got some crazy name, you know,
Right?
like, it's insane, man.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what they're planning to do. If they're talking streaming, maybe it's just
That's
crazy.
probably the great. That's honestly probably what it is. They probably bought Fox so that they'd have the rights to all this shit. If they want to start streaming, they can just stream everything Fox had,
it's
everything
in there.
Disney has. They have it all combined right there.
Fox
Yeah.
Corp still exists, independent from Disney.
Fox has like some of the best watched shows and movies and shit.
Yeah.
So, like,
Fox
you
Corp
know.
still exists independent from Disney. It's primarily a
Oh.
news and sports company now, though it does still own the Fox TV network.
It's like the same things like what just happened in the trans world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rupert.
Men's Journal. That's the new
Oh,
show.
yeah.
I know. Rupert Murdoch isn't going anywhere. Always a newsman at heart. He's now almost completely out of entertainment business. That's so wild, dude.
Yeah, that's weird.
Marvel once again has access to X-Men and Fantastic Four characters. That's is that a perk? There are still so many questions going forward. Blah 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 blah. Well, look at that, Disney next to Bart Simpson.
Oh man, you're right.
Mickey Mouse versus next to Bart Simpson. That's a crazy one. Yeah,
That'd
man.
be weird.
When I heard that, I just thought of like the things they could do with all the characters and the like virtual reality worlds they could have. Because imagine if you could go into like Fantasia. I mean, people might have seizures and shit, but like you could do like such submersive shit with all
Yeah.
the animations and drawings and like the rides and the experience. Like, it'd be weird, man. Things get weirder and weirder. Virtual reality is a weird one.
I've used one of like the cell phone VR headsets. Those things are even fucking weird.
Dude, I have yet to use a VR headset.
Oh
Is it
really,
crazy?
dude? It's so weird.
Yeah.
I did one that's like a virtual haunted house walkthrough, and
Oh,
so
jeez.
like yeah, dude, you're just like walking through, and it's like 360 view, and you like hear a noise behind you and shit, and so you like turn around, there's like a zombie just staring right at your face, and
Yeah.
like dude, it's like so creepy. Yeah,
Mhm.
they do a good job with it, honestly.
Yeah.
Scared. I'm scared again. I am. I'm seriously scared because I'm just thinking about. You ever been in a place where you just sit down and you look and you're in a public place
Yeah.
and everyone's on their phone?
Oh,
Have you ever seen
imagine
a-
the headset?
Yeah. Have you ever seen a drawing? I thought I saw a drawing one time where the
Oh yeah,
phone
it
was,
fades
like,
into the guy's
eating them.
head. Yeah.
Yeah, like that just scared me again.
Yeah.
But like just the idea of people with like a weird.
It's weird, but you wouldn't want, dude. Even doing it longer than like 10 minutes, like it like throws you out.
Just
Like
so
feel like you're like getting
oriented,
vertigo,
dude,
like
yeah.
you're like just getting
Seen
dizzy. It's
people,
like
I've seen
yeah,
videos of people with those on, and they'll just like run into a wall or
yeah,
something,
yeah.
like,
Or they
trip
have like
over.
roller coaster ones and shit, and those
Yeah.
like I feel like just mess up your like eye, like those. I feel like mess up like your balance or like coordination or something. You're like seeing a roller coaster, but you're sitting
There's
completely
definitely
still.
yeah.
Like,
If
there's
you
gotta be
imagine if
some
you
weird
went on a
effect.
roller coaster 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
So if you watch one 10 times in a row, it's
Right,
that experience, right?
right.
Like,
But
not
your
good for
body isn't going through, just your eyes. So like, is that like disconnecting something? You
your
know
eyes,
what I
bro.
mean? I don't
your
know.
eyes.
It's weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
the horror stuff is pretty sick.
Another reason
I
I
think
love
they can make cool shit
skateboarding
with
though.
that.
Yeah, imagine some immersive horror movies would be
Dude,
so
that's what
crazy.
it basically already has.
The
though,
three-
like
the
apps on
3D?
your phone.
That's
yeah.
terrifying.
There's
I was scared of
like,
just
dude, there's
movies.
so many.
Yeah, I have a hard time just watching horror movies now.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was virtual reality.
I
that would be
actually, you know
terrible.
what's cool I did on virtual reality too is like a live walk around Austin, Texas.
Nah, that's
and
pretty
you can
sick.
just walk around.
Mm.
It's like, oh, okay, so this is Austin, Texas.
I told you
that
before-
was it.
I told
It's
you
like one
before-
block, but
I told you about my experience, right?
what?
At Surf Expo. I went to like I want to say the Tom's
Do
booth.
they have a VR booth?
Yeah, Tom's. No, Tom's Shoes.
Oh yeah.
They had a virtual reality headset there, and you could sit down, put it on, and it took you to like a village where they were every shoe sold, a percentage of money went to this village.
Oh yeah.
So what they did was they went to the village and they walked around and filmed in 3D, and then they had an experience of like the people that were benefiting from your purchase.
yeah.
And you could walk through the village and like see the school and the
That's
people
such a
and
good idea.
their
That's
lifestyle.
cool.
Yeah, that was a wild one. I
That's
was like,
sick.
a way to use technology.
That's a good way to use VR though, is
Yeah.
to show people like other sides of the world. I think
Yeah.
that shit's sick. But
Yeah,
other than that, I
definitely.
think it's weird.
That's why another reason why I love skateboarding, because you have to like get away from technology and
Yeah.
just go skateboard. You know, crazy.
Hell yeah.
Word. We covered everything.
Yeah.
Anything you want? Any last word? Just one word. Top 3 favorite movies. Go. Give us one before we
It's a
go.
hard thing to
Star
wrap.
Wars.
Oh, Star
A
Wars?
New Hope. A New
Nice.
Hope.
Nice.
Definitely.
Is that a newer one? Why
Nice.
that
No,
one?
it's the first one.
Oh, okay.
It's the first one. That's
Respect.
But that's the first one of the remakes, right?
no.
The
just like
original
the
Star
first-
Wars.
Yeah, the original first one.
Wow, interesting.
I just love the way it's like space in the what was it like 70s?
Yeah.
70s. Just like their like concept of what like space. or
Yeah,
war
that whole
is.
aesthetic is just
Yeah.
like crazy. What they think it would be.
Uh-huh.
That's it. That's a good movie.
Dude, that is good.
I can't leave him hanging now. I feel like I gotta. You drop a movie. Go ahead. Give him one of your favorites.
One of my favorites. Shit.
That's a good movie. I've seen it.
Shit,
Evan, starring
yeah.
Evan Mansell.
Oh, you know
at the
what
skate
movie
spot.
that I've rewatched like a bunch of times because I thought it was really good, but
Oh,
it's
I
kind of
found
new.
a spot. I got a banger. I got a banger.
Have you
Get it,
seen
Evan.
No Country for Old Men?
Yes, so good.
That movie's sick. I've been rewatching that a lot, even though it's like kind of newer. I don't know if it fits into all time so far yet, but
Yeah.
I've watched a bunch
Yeah.
of times. It's so good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a tough thing having a favorite. Do you
Right,
just, like,
right.
What's
I know I have, like,
what's
100
interesting to you now?
favorites, but-
yeah.
Honestly, you know what it is?
But
One?
you gotta have a rough top 3. You can
Yeah.
always change them out, interchange them, but like you gotta kind of
Usually
know
you
what
got
you
one or
really.
two that's,
yeah.
You know
that's
a
in
movie
there for
always
good.
makes
It
me
touched
laugh?
you. Made an impression somehow.
Did you like the remake of Dukes of Hazzard?
Bite your tongue. Bro.
I love that movie. For some fucking reason, that
fucking
movie
dare
will
you.
never not be funny to me. I watched it religiously in 4th grade, and now, like, even to this day, I'll rewatch it all the time.
That's awesome.
Fucking
Got
love
some
that
movies to
movie.
check out now.
Yeah. Johnny Knoxville, Sean William Scott.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what movie?
Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, the remake.
Yeah.
That's why I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I
That's
didn't
why I
see
said
it.
the remake. Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
see it now.
Nah,
I don't even know the original Dukes of Hazzard that well. I just know the car
Pretty
and
sure
like
it's
the
like
hype
Burt
around
Reynolds,
it.
right?
Chicken
The original.
shorts. She had like short shorts, right?
Yeah.
Big breasts and
Yeah,
stuff.
Willie Nelson's the grandpa in the remake.
Is he?
Yeah.
Nice. That's solid casting director on
Yeah,
that one.
dude. Good movie.
Ethan Alvalar says, Kevin, you the man.
Well, hey,
Shout out.
thanks, my dude.
Odysseus Deluxe says, I mean, weed is good and bad like most things. Totally agree. Balance it out.
Mhm.
Figure it out. Your source of your life. You are stronger than any drug. Chew.
Hell yeah.
You guys kill it, Scarface. That's awesome. Oh, you sparked me on a movie. So it's my top 3 are Forrest Gump, for obvious reasons. You like Forrest Gump? You
Mhm.
look like you would like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, for
So,
classic.
round it out. Sword in the Stone. You know that one?
Mm-mm.
Young kid, apprentice, meets a wizard. Wizard helps him develop through turning him into like different animals and putting him into like predator prey relationships and things like that. So the kid can, he's gonna become King Arthur. It's
Yeah.
a great story. It's an amazing story actually.
What's it called?
Sword in the Stone, the Disney original.
Mhm.
Elwood, shut up. The Disney original, King. Let me find it. Sword in the Stone. I'm gonna find it right now. It's one of my favorite movies. And then Finding Nemo is up there.
Mhm.
But you sparked me on a movie. So hold on. Sword in the Stone.
You ever
There it
see
is.
Finding Dory?
Yep, just it's so good.
You liked it?
Yep.
I haven't seen it.
Because I
went
felt
to
more
the
like Dory than
theater,
Really?
but I wasn't there.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Good times were had.
Yeah,
alright.
Rob stalking out there early, boys.
That's so
I
funny.
remember I watched the intro and then I was just kind of like,
We're going into the
Yeah.
night, boys. Yeah, here's the
and
cover.
I was like, hey Sean, wake up.
That's so funny.
So that's the wizard Merlin. That's Archimedes the owl. That's Wart the
It's like a
apprentice.
cartoon. I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's a
that. Okay.
Disney drawing.
Yeah, the animation looks cool.
Yeah, it's so good, man. Even the
It's
wizard,
interesting.
there's even an evil wizard, and they duel it out. It's a guy and a girl. It's a witch and a wizard, and they end up showing like the principles of fighting fair and not fighting fair because the witch cheats, but they both get the win. Kind of, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's a sick movie, man. He turns him into like I think a squirrel, and he teaches him about love because he turns him into a little squirrel, puts him out in nature, and he runs into a girl squirrel. Girl squirrel loves him. Just because it's instinctual, male, female, like, and he has to like break the squirrel's heart. Sounds so corny saying it, but like,
Yeah.
it's just sickest stories, you know. It's like, Sword and Stone, classic movie.
Oh yeah.
But the movie I wanted to get to was There Will Be Blood, because the one you said sparked me. It's like a darker movie. You seen There Will Be Blood?
No.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
No.
Neither of you?
No.
Oh man, this is Kevin. Do yourself a favor. Watch this ASAP.
Hell yeah.
Sean too. There Will Be Blood. So it's about this dude. It starts out in the middle of nowhere. Spoiler alert.
2007.
Yeah, it's so heavy. I wonder if we can play the trailer, right? We can play the trailer.
Yeah.
A little bit. Just to get the juices flowing here. It'll at least remind me. So this dude's just like, he goes out and he's an oil man. He's trying to strike a business. So he's in the middle of like the gold rush and he does it and he builds this whole fortune. But he does it on the back of this town. Like he builds schools and stuff. But it's like a clash of religion and this guy.
Damn.
It's an insane movie, man.
I just watched Django for the first time recently.
Yeah, that one's
That movie's fucking crazy. That was one of those. Dude, I watched that and I was like, every person in America should fucking watch
Jamie
this
Foxx,
movie.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wild one.
It took me a while to see it too. I just never came around to watching it.
Basically, this little town hit oil and he came in and fucking just drilled the oil and then the religion dude was trying to fuck him over and like, it's an insane movie. But it's done really well. The filming, the acting.
Oh yeah.
I'm not doing a good job of describing it, but
It looks pretty intense.
yeah, it's super intense, but it's like done really well. There's one point where there's a blast and his kid gets deaf like from the oil blast and he can't hear him and their relationship falls apart and gets gnarly. It's like insane stories. Yeah, and this guy's just so driven, like business wise. He's like sacrificed his whole life. The fucking beginning of the movie starts out with this dude falling and breaking his leg, but striking oil and how to crawl his way out. And then he starts his empire from there and builds it up. Dude.
Damn.
Yeah, to the point where it's like ruthless.
That's some fucking wild shit.
Yeah, it was insane. It's a crazy movie, man.
Hell yeah. That sounds sick.
But yeah, There Will Be Blood is classic as well.
Good to know.
And yes, I liked Finding Dory because Finding Nemo is one of my top 3, and I always kind of related to Dory more. So Finding Dory was awesome. Because Nemo, like, his dad went across the whole ocean to save him, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nemo had the little gimp and all that stuff.
Right,
Sad
right,
story,
right,
I get
right.
it, you know? But, like, I connect more with Dory because Dory's just kind of lost in the wind, dude.
Yeah.
I think Dory's story is, like, she, like, lost her way. When you know that feeling when you're super, like, the bottom falls out and you're like, this is the worst thing I've ever experienced. You're like lost in space. You ever had those moments? Like when someone dies, this is getting kind of dark right now, sorry. But like if you ever had someone die, it's like you feel like you're out in outer space. Like you've cried to the point where like you're still sad and upset and you're in outer space and you can't even cry anymore. And you're just like sitting in this feeling, you know? That is what I imagine it feels like for Dory because she can't remember anything. Even her like she just is trying, she's running around bumping into things and then a glimmer of like a memory or something.
Yeah.
She's just out in the ocean, the whole wide ocean, just bumping into people, not knowing where she's going and what. That's terrifying. That's like space, right?
For real.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's Finding Dory was a good one too. Didn't put in my top 3 though. Finding Nemo's up there still. I'm gonna watch There Will Be Blood again.
Oh yeah.
Might bump one of those out. Did you think of any other movies?
Oh,
Done.
that's it.
Fully
That's all I
flared.
got.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Thanks.
I remember
Sean.
Plan B
Bring
True
it
was
back-
on Netflix
Bring
for a
it
little
back
bit.
to skating.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
it
did you watch
was.
it? I watched it
Yeah.
when it was on
Which
Netflix.
was?
Plan B True.
Oh,
It
really?
was on Netflix for a while.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know how the
Interesting.
fuck they got that on, but
Some
yeah.
sort of connection.
Yeah.
There. That's wild.
Wait,
man.
who made it?
That dude, Dr. Purple Teeth.
Oh, really?
What's his name? Mike Aldelp or
Wow.
something. I know he was one of the dudes that helped with it. And then
He filmed with like the GoPro and like.
yeah,
got
he
really
does all
low.
those crazy
Yeah,
GoPro
where
lines.
you're like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
yeah.
It's pretty sick.
And then fuck, I know a couple other people helped him with it though.
Tim
I'm pretty
McKinney.
sure he was the main dude that made it though.
Tim McKinney says Scarface. Tony Montoya. Gangsta flick.
Can't go wrong.
You like that movie?
No,
You don't?
I haven't really watched it the whole way through. It's kind of before my time.
It's fucking gnarly.
I mean, I've seen like parts of it. I've seen like the monumental, like say hello
Yeah.
to my little friendship, but
I
nothing else. Nothing else.
like that. Kevin. It's a heavy one.
Yeah.
You could watch it like only so many
When I
times.
was younger, I watched like a lot of The Godfather. Like it was on. They had like all the movies playing back to back, and I was like
You
sick
did?
at home, and I just like was like stuck watching it as a little kid. It was like so gnarly too.
They're sick.
Yeah.
Good stories. Betrayal. like,
Right.
some crazy shit, man.
I just like the way they all talk.
Yeah.
It's like satisfying to listen to. So I like listening to Joey Diaz. He just has like a satisfying voice.
Yeah. A grumble.
Yeah.
And he's passionate. He gets like fired
Yeah.
up, you know, like, and he's raw. Dude's insane.
Does not give a fuck about anything or anybody.
He does like he wakes up and like smokes weed at like early morning
Yeah.
stream. He does like a live stream where he just gets
Oh
high.
really?
Yeah,
I've
it's a
never
good way he
watched that.
starts his
That's
day.
funny.
Yeah. Uncle Joey just waking us all up, bro.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yes, Scarface is a sick movie though. Sick, man. I think we
All
did it.
right. Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
thanks to everybody out there. Thanks for all the comments, engagement. So cool, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, Sean.
Yes. Thanks for having me on.
KK.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks, man.
Hell yeah.
We gotta do this again though. Pretty
Yeah,
fun. First time,
definitely.
right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, nice. We'll do it again, my friend.